What up, though? What's going on? Just doing my weekly check in. You know, can't uh can't leave you in the land of bewilderness for too long. I'm good. You dig? What's going on? Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to oh there we go. We got something right here. No, let me leave back up out of there. I wouldn't mind hearing this right here. Yeah. Yeah. Get it cranking this morning, man. What's going on? Come over in here. The young old man talk a little stuff this morning. What's happening, y'all? Ah, I'm talking about. Let me put this up here. And y'all know, we give things from my POV when we here, If you got a point of view you want to make known, or if you got conflicting interests, anything that contrasts with what I'm proposing, I'm approachable. But other than that, my inspiration today, the anti-troll. Well, come to find out, a cyber mate of mine gave me the idea, of a person that can't be trolled. And, that's in all aspects. I don't know if my sound too loud in the background, but it's perfect for me. But if it's too loud, be sure to let me know. You did. But I just want to hit you with a scenario this morning. What if 90% of the things that you know, what if 90% of the things that you supposed to know is not real? What happens if in these last days where true knowledge is in abundance, what happens if you find out that your basic this and that ain't what it really is? For instance, and this is kind of far out, what if the night is the day and the day is the night? And what's crazy about it is, in some lands, that's true. But what if? For instance, let's look at the architecture of some of the old buildings. If y'all get a chance, go and check out, I think the dude called Mud Floods or something like that. Well, they look at a lot of buildings that was made supposedly or allegedly in the 1500s, and they check out the architecture of it, and they compare it with our technology today. And we talking about beautiful, beautiful buildings, y'all. We ain't talking about no put together type of stuff. We talking about beautiful, magnificent buildings that still standing today. And we talking early 1800s, 1700s. What if the time isn't what they say it is? For instance, some history tell us that the Crusades stopped in the 1300s. But other information insists that it went on through the 1700s. So it's like, which one of those are true? Which one of those are real? That's why I welcome any type of mind that can help me see clear. If it appears I'm seeing foggy, I'm calling out to any kind of mind that help me see clear. And the sad part about it is, I know I'm seeing perfectly fine. Another sad part about it, I'm that guy that I described when we first set this off. The guy that wake up one day and find out that what he thought was real ain't real. I'm that guy. And you talking about not wanting to accept reality for what it is, I'm that guy. I wish I could allow myself to sleep and think something like the doctors are for my best interest. And it's just one minute to me fact about myself. Trying to get you into the way of thinking. I wish I could be naive to say this doctor has my best interest in mind. I wish I could believe that just for 1 second. And I would try to allow myself to sleep. I would try to just go with the flow sometimes. But it's just next to impossible. Please, if there's a mind out there that can clearly see why I'm seeing things the way I see it and can help me see clear, step up, please. See, the fact of the matter is, I was seeing things at a very young age, and a lot of things didn't make no sense. And I'm not speaking from a rocket scientist point of view. I don't consider myself one of the sharpest knives in the kitchen drawer. I don't. I've done some dumb shit. Forgive my French. I've done some dumb things in my life that couldn't possibly qualify me as one of the sharpest knives in the book. And I give a lot of credit to survival. I put myself in some messed up situation, and I can't possibly say, oh, my intelligence got me out of the death situation I was in, because my intelligence is the very thing that got me there in the first place. So when some of these guys say, you got to give credit to yourself, man, I did that. I did that, and some of my arrogance still shines. Some of my arrogance still resonate, within me. And a lot of times I had to catch myself. I had to remind myself, like, this ain't you, man. This you can't be this way. Every time you this way, things go wrong. You got to think different. You got to be different. One of the hardest things that I find kind of simpler to do today is teach myself how to hate the things that God hates. And it used to be so difficult so difficult because you can't really see the fault in it. But see, once you see the fault in it, what you gonna do then? Like, for instance, everybody naturally has a protection over them. Unless they fall off into these false gods and really find out the truth and still mess with them false gods, then that's when your protection is completely gone. But until you have heard the truth, it's not being counted against you. And I don't want people to think that that's a free ride, because you will be judged by the deeds that you do. But I'm saying, like me, like I know the truth, and like you, see, I'm in a way worse predicament than you, somebody that don't even believe and haven't had the opportunity or had the state of mind to believe that there is a God. See, I know that there's a God, and I'm still doing this thing called smoking. I'm in a way worse situation than you. But because we have a loving God, he don't make me feel messed up because he do it. Remember, the scripture tells us God think higher than us. So where you get another human being to be petty and nitpick with you, that ain't how God work. And you know how I know that God with me? Because he reward me. He reward me. And I'm not talking about with it's a really all around thing. When I tell y'all I'd rather my gifts come from God than man, I would rather it come from God, because God just don't hit you up on the monetary tip. God hit you up on the all around tip. So when y'all, you know, people think I be being ballsy when I say stuff. Hey, I get my gifts from God. I don't need your gifts. I don't need this from you. I get mine from God. No, that ain't no arrogant right there. That's just truth. When God give me, man, it's an all around thing. It's a state of mind. It's a peace of mind. It's everything. Everybody around me is effective and affected. So when you get that strong impulse like myself, you know, I feel me going to the left a lot of times, and I have to pull myself back. I'm all good for a good, you know, confrontation, a good battle with words and stuff like that, name calling. I like having that kind of fun, but I realize you can't do that with people on here. I was looking for that type of atmosphere on here, and I just got a reality check. Like, dude, this ain't the time. This ain't the time, and most definitely, this ain't the place. This ain't the place. And I got a reality check. I said, okay, the closest thing I'm gonna get to this is, you know, a few of these people I already know, you know, on here. I know, you know, in the real life, I talk to in the real life. These gonna be the only people that I can, you know, get loose with, and it won't be taken out of character. You know what I'm saying? But I try to save it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more important things to be handled than talking stuff about your fellow man every fucking day. I mean, I forget my French, but that it gets real old real fast for me. Real old real fast. And I'm thinking, like, all this stuff going on in the world, it's the best we can do. I like having fun, don't get me wrong, but it's way more ways to have fun than just this one. I heard Slapper speaking on it the other day. I had to hit the light. You know, people like doing this negative stuff. You know, was one of the things he brought out. People like this negative stuff until it knock on their doorstep. Till it knock on their doorstep, then it's something totally different. And then I'm the victim here. I seen the situation with LA and Mike Mills, and that was sad on on two levels. I just heard this morning that this dude drove hours hours. And, the brother say he drove hours drunk. Well, that ain't neither here or there. But even if he drove just around the corner, you did all that, man, for that. And y'all don't even trip too hard, man. Do y'all know it's some people out here that get their rocks off by getting beat up? Do y'all actually know this? You know how you look at the big booty girl and you be like, oh, I'm gonna get that? There's people out here that enjoy pain. Enjoy pain. Enjoy putting their hand on another man, wrestling and all that stuff. That's why I had to stop that, man. I had to stop that. I used to do it with my sons. I got my sons out there like, no, man, that's the program. They want us to put our hands on each other and grab each other and all that stuff. No. Go to school for it. You wanna do that, go ahead, go to school for it. Learn some MMA, learn how to box, but outside of that, don't do that unless you really got to, son. In the day, my sons don't fight. I got one high-tempered son, but he high-tempered, he hyper, but he ain't no scrapper. My sons don't fight. Why they can't show me in all that where my son started some shit, because they ain't them people. They not them people. They don't get down like that. What up, Rob Zilla? You say should tell Vic that? Hey, man, everybody got to take their own path, Rob. You remember how all them people was telling Vic he was doing his selling wrong? He had to walk his path. He had to find it out for himself. Us as men, especially us as men, we got to understand this. Everybody got their own path. Because you wise, because you intelligent, don't mean your fellow man is built that way. It don't mean he built that way. You got the state of mind, hey, I'm going to listen to this dude. Some people say, oh, man, I don't believe nothing until until it backfire on me. Us as men, we got to relay that to our women. We got to remember, man, we didn't become the people we are by not making the mistakes, by not thinking we know everything, by not learning the hard way. Some of us had to put ourselves in the fire, man. And some of us didn't make out the fire alive or unscathed. Well, all of us ain't none of us came out unscathed. We got hit in some form of fashion, but some of us didn't survive it, mentally or physically. I got niggas that I grew up, I used to make rap tapes with back in the day, walking down the street crazy, looking in garbage cans. I get out of prison, I see my homie I was just with, man, a couple years before I went in, hell, we was just walking the streets, turning up 5 o'clock with each other. I come back home, this nigga don't even know who I am. Then one day I seen this nigga, I was like, man, this nigga about to talk to me. He looking at me, he walking up on me. I'm saying, oh, okay, he about to come. Man, that nigga went in the garbage can right next to me. I say, Delmar, you don't know who I am? You look familiar. I said, dog, you don't know who I am? Man, I said, dog, you know who I am, man. What the fuck is up, dog? What's up? He wasn't there, man, but he knew who I was. He knew who I was. See, they want to keep you away from the book, man, not because the book is strict, and they want to keep you away from the book because the book puts you ahead of this type of stuff, man. We got people that's really out here demon possessed. Y'all don't remember the dude that fell and foam started coming out his mouth and the demon was throwing him from here to there? That's a seizure, man. That was a seizure. Some of us come in possession, man, by looking at too many scary movies. Some of us that mess with the Ouija board, the tarot cards, the psychic friends. Some of us done obsessed over the stars too many times, going to space. We come under in different ways, man. A lot of people become obsessed in different ways. It ain't just one way. It ain't just one way. That's why you got to be careful. What up, though, young Brizzle? Ain't nothing, man. Just up this morning feeling good, man. You dig? Let my people know I'm still here in the land of the living. You dig? That's all, man. Talking a little this and that. Oh, that's probably what they was. Yeah, man. But I'll be damned if I sit here and talk about a nigga getting beat up every day before I sit up here and talk about where we going as far as a people in this world. These traps and snares that's being laid before us in this world. We can't do it like that. So when I present myself as the anti-troll, right? When I present myself in this fashion, I'm putting a PSA out there. What up, though, young slap? I'm everywhere I go. We talking about some truths. We speaking on some truths. I'm bringing up some truths. Ain't about to la-di-da. Hey, that situation that happened with them brothers is an unfortunate situation. I never knew. I always heard about the feud between brothers on here, but I always thought it was just words. I always thought it was just words. You know, personalities, some personalities don't mean. Some personalities just don't mean. Just simple as that. But when you go out your way to go get your butt kicked, that should be a poster video for the entire cyber world. That should be the poster video. This is why we should keep it here. This is why we shouldn't take it nowhere else. Sad, man. And mind you, these ain't no kids. These niggas in their 40s. And then we get these niggas, man, talk about some y'all generation, you know, look down on the younger people. Nigga, what? I wish I would hear a nigga say it. And then you get a lot of these niggas that try to talk good men and to getting with women who ain't got kids because you don't want to raise no other man's kids. But these the same niggas that's talking shit about these fucked up kids out here. You got an opportunity to help some kids out, at least mentally. And you giving campaigns on not to do this. Well, those kids get to knowing you and you get to knowing them. Hey, shit happens. But as long as they know me, as long as I'm in their presence, they gonna get the best. You dig? They gonna get the best part of me. They gonna grow up, even if every nigga they run into ain't shit. They gonna say it's this one nigga in this world that I know that is worth something, that is a person of his word, that will sacrifice, that won't lie to me. I don't care if I'm just that one, nigga, I'm gonna be that one. Sitting back complaining about other people and what they doing and ain't doing nothing about the situation. I mean, I found that real offensive. Like, wow. And I heard it catching like wildfire too. Like, yeah, you don't get no woman with no kids. You ain't gonna raise nobody kids. No, you don't. But you showing what a quality cat is. Whether she got boys or girls, you show them what a real motherfucker is. Excuse my language. Solid. They may not even see that solidness in their own mama, but they gonna see it in you. Nigga, I'll do it again in a heartbeat. I raised 4 young men that made it to be young men, and for the most part carry themselves like young men. Just saying, man. People do a whole lot of talking, but not a lot of walking, man. Not a lot of walking. These dumb niggas playing with guns and they doing this. When back in the day when we was growing up, we didn't do this, that, and the other, nigga. So what you doing about it now? What you doing about it now? See, we gonna end that trolling on all aspects, man. They see our face, they gonna know, oh man, it's time out for talking about this nigga. This nigga about to come with some shit that's about to blow my high. And that's just it's a few people on here I can visit, and they enjoy good conversation. Enjoy good conversation, and not just trying to drag somebody. Enjoy it all, really. But ain't no stranger, despite them believing one way and I believe another. Ain't no running from it or, this ain't allowed. No, it's all allowed. Got a couple places like that, but for the most part, I've been quiet, man. Because, on this platform, man, you find it hard to speak your mind when a person can't take simple critiquing. They can give it, but they can't take it. But that time over with, man. That time over with. We see a roach, we gonna step on it. Fly get in the house, nobody sit down, nobody gets comfortable until it's dead or let out. And what I mean by that, man, lies, liars, people that's on here for the sole purpose of harming other human beings. If I'm around when it go down, I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to say something about it. It's just simple as that. I ain't fighting for no man. I ain't speaking up for no woman. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't no crusader. I'm no none of that. I'm just a person that consider myself trying to be as solid as I can be. Trying to be as truthful as I can be. That's all I'm claiming to be. Somebody that got a treasure trove of thoughts and would have liked to lay it on a person that don't mind hearing it. That's all I'm presenting myself as. But when they see this face right here, I just want them to know I'm coming for the heart. I'm trying to infect the heart. And if me infecting the heart go as planned, then I can hit your mind. But we got a lot of cold hearts around here, man. It's certain things, man, I can't even bring out my mouth. Certain fixtures of words and, I couldn't even utter out my mouth. But a lot of people, find it real easy to do. And I don't envy. I don't hate. I just say, hey, all of us got to find out the things we got to find out in our own way, in our form of fashion. For every stone that I threw out here in this world, I got about 5 thrown back at me. See, I wasn't that kid that mama said, if you don't get up and go to church, you ain't going to be able to go outside. See, I was never made to do anything like that. I was never forced. When it came to spiritual matters, I followed my friends and I followed my questions. Because I had questions as long as I can remember. So fascinated with the book of Revelation. So fascinated with it because it got all these images and crazy things and, scary things. Always fascinated with it. Until I realized that it was books way just as spooky, if not way more spookier than that in the scriptures. And way more entertaining. I hate to use that as a word, but the scriptures to me are very, very entertaining. Because if this time process is correct, like how they give us 4,000, 5,000 years ago and stuff like that, y'all. If all of that is correct as far as time, you will see for yourself that ain't nothing new up under the sun. People are still the same way, even from that long ago. The state of mind is still the same way. If you're greedy, you're going to be one way. If you're humble, you're going to be one way. If you're a little bit of both, it's going to be one. You're going to be one way. It's like everything is the same. The attitudes. The what they call that the overprivilegedness. The slaying, the killing his own blood brother. The stuff that we call incest now, before it wasn't incest. And please know it's disgusting in the eyes of God. So that's when it became disgusting to men. And we can find that account in Genesis when there was a halt put to it. But some bloodlines didn't put it to a halt. As we, retrospect movies from the so-called dark ages, when you see the queens and the cousins obsessed with each other and the sister and brother obsessed with each other and all that stuff. Me and my wife just looked at Prison Break, and I think that was the first season. The sister and brother had been messing around with each other. Some people that was in the president's seat. You did. Me and my wife looking at it. My wife, I said, how do you realize he's the president's sister? She's the president. You know what it takes to be there? And a lot of us don't want to accept it. But see, you got to understand that these people are employed. They're under contract from people that don't look at things the way we look at things. They don't look at things the way we look at things. It's just like some people out here in this world where I would say adultery, they don't believe the things that I believe. They don't believe in that terminology, adultery. So when it comes to sharing a husband with another, the marriage bed with another couple or another woman or another man, it's not looked at the way that a person with beliefs look at it. So it's impossible. You can feel how you want to feel about it, but it's impossible for you to judge that person. You just getting one part of the story. You don't know how this person was raised. You don't know what type of household they had, what type of rules there was, what type of pact he or she belonged to. So you can't judge it. What you can do, you may can speak on it, you may can, communicate about it, you know what I'm saying? But as far as putting yourself in the place of God, no. That's God's job. That ain't your job. Your job is to love your neighbor as you would have your neighbor love you. And see what made Christ so beautiful? He give you this example. He said, what gift is it to tell only the people that tell you I love you, I love you? What gift is it? What gift is it for you to be nice only to people that's nice to you? What are you doing? What are you doing so hell of a? You're not doing shit. But see, when you go out your way to do it, when you tell people that say they hate you that you love them, and not just say it, but bag it up with actions, like not trying to knock their head off by walking away. That's what makes Christ beautiful. That's what makes the fictitious character beautiful. Because he don't give you, okay, if you be nice to somebody and a person don't be nice to you, then give him your ass to kiss. Nah, man, Christ ain't do it. He ain't put it like that. No. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. So any injustices, when you take that stance to uphold the Lord, any injustices done to you, he gonna take care of them. What did Michael the Archangel do when he got into a dispute with Satan the devil over the body of Moses? Did Michael battle him? No. Michael prayed for him. See, Michael's no stranger on where the true source of power come from. See, Michael was no stranger, him being an archangel, that there's already a plan in place. And because of his righteousness and his love for the Creator, he's not going to let that make him deviate from the plan. He's going to use that energy and he's going to pray for his op. See, ain't nobody else speaking that kind of language. That's dumb to a lot of people. That's weak to a lot of people. And in my opinion, I felt that way at one time as well. Until I realized you got to be a strong person to stand into opposition of the world. You got to be a strong person. Because the world is like a string drenched in gasoline. You light that string, it's just gonna go up in a puff. That's how the world catch on. What up, though, CC? Stop and say, nah, there's real hatred on here between these people. Yeah, obviously. It's definitely the craziest book. Oh, I wish I can argue with you, man. That's why a lot of us don't believe it at first. That's why a lot of us don't buy off into it. And then we look at what it produced when it comes to our preachers and our churches on every other corner. Come on, man. Is this a joke or something? Why ain't all these people claim to believe the same God? Why ain't they all together? You know? That don't make no sense. You have church here, skip a couple blocks and go to church, and some churches be on the very next block. Then they put the little inspirational the little titles on their thing. The temple of this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, y'all really? So it's like, it's not listen, man, the Creator is well aware. He's been well aware. He was well aware during the time of Jesus here. They did the same thing to the word. They made it watered down. They made it meaningless. That's why Jesus was so relentlessly upset when he spoke to those Pharisees and those scribes. Remember the visible image of the invisible. So when you heard him turn up on them, like, damn, he was speaking out of anger for real. Because I can't do nothing to you right now, but I got you. My own word won't allow me to do nothing to you right now. But I got you, you snakes. You sons of vipers. I got you. Got my guys in the house. What up this morning, fellas? Appreciate you boys coming through, man. I just, I started doing something new, man. I ain't gonna televise it. I ain't gonna put it out there now. But I started doing something new, man. I'm gonna see what it entails, man, and see what it do for my little aches and stuff I've been having, man. For the most part, I'm like a few days in, and I'm gonna say, man, I don't want to get my hopes too high, man, but A1 since day one, you did. So A1. Y'all boys up to this morning, man? Hey, Slab, I was looking for you before I even made my damn I've been checking you out, dog. I've been checking you out, Slab, man. I've been digging it too, man. I'm happy you ain't caught steam real hard yet, man, because it's a nice little laid back environment you got going on. Nice little cozy environment you got going on over there. I'm digging it, man. I caught some fire shit over there, man, a few times. I wanted to come over there and talk about it, but I don't feel like it's time yet. I feel like let me get some more years up under my belt. You know what I'm saying? Let me just let this let this walk down a little bit, you know. Because I wanted to talk some stuff, you know, about, you know, the stuff I caught that I was real entertained about. Yeah, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. I've been vibing over there, man. I've been vibing. I ain't. Yeah, man. I'm digging that. I'm glad I'm around for this birth of it. I can say I was there at the beginning. You did. But yeah, man, come over there and get your thoughts off. You know, you giving therapy to a lot of people, man. A lot of people be needing to get that garbage up off them, dog. And you got the patience to sit back and let them do it. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what I get out. That's what I've been getting out of it, dog. And if you got the patience for that, I can clearly see, man. I can clearly see why you and Vic don't. Well, I'm gonna say why you don't like Vic. Y'all got a lot of shit in common, man. Y'all got a lot of shit in common, man. If I would have known better, I'd say you niggas grew up in the same house. Y'all got a lot of shit in common. Y'all got a lot of fucking patience. A lot of patience. And y'all ain't no goddamn dummies. Mm. But yeah, man, I was checking out the balloons getting shut down, y'all. I want to share something strange with y'all. I was checking that out, right? And I was looking at some stuff that be coming on my feed that say vehicles of tomorrow, transportations of tomorrow, et cetera, right? So I come across this one feed that got this balloon that goes up way up high, and it's something that can be bought. And it has a capsule to it, which is like a sailboat. It puts you in the mind of the hot air balloon, but it goes much, much, much higher than that. And the way the capsule is made made in such a way where when you detach yourself from it and land in the water, that it's made to the people inside of it, you know, won't have nothing to worry about whatsoever. It's made to do that. And once you get on the water, it got some type of propeller system to it. I don't leave people hanging when they need a shoulder to cry on. Lonely people get suicidal, so I fill the gap. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, I heard a lot of people coming to get them they rocks off, man. Like, hey, get that stuff off your chest, man. Stuff ain't doing no good there. Oh, that's what's up, CC. Yeah. And it was funny that I seen the before I seen the advertisement, I seen the stuff that was happening on the news, and I said that's funny that these things that they supposed to be shooting down is being advertised. That some, you know, for someone like a regular individual can get access to this. That's kind of strange to me. Now I told y'all, me, Mongoose. I don't know if Bree was there that day, but we seen the damn drone, the military drone, flying over the hood. We seen it. That boy was probably about a good 5 feet above the houses. And it was colored in such a way it wasn't reflective, but the color it had was like the color of the sky. So when you looked at it, it didn't look like it was right by you. It looked like it was up in the sky. It looked like, you know how you see them planes up in the sky. It looked like that. You can see the little light blinking on it, you know. And I said, man, that's right there. And that's when Mongoose pulled out his phone and took the visuals of it. But yeah, right there in front of us.
Look at rehearsal is how you come across on stage.
So I mean, yeah, being a little paranoid. I would just invite people to not to expect the unexpected. Let me say it like that. Expect the unexpected. A lot of people up on Project Bluebeam. A lot of people been up on MK Ultra and how it's being perpetrated to a live audience. Not just the things they was doing in their little laboratories, but the things that they doing to us now. A lot of stuff don't make sense. For instance, rest in peace if the story, if the news feed is accurate, and I'm going to assume it's accurate. But usually when somebody's robbing somebody, if a person gives everything they got up, and I know we've heard the opposite in our life, so I'm gonna get to that. But usually when a person give up everything they got with no hesitation, the robber go ahead and run out about his business. He don't just stick around and shoot the person in the head. Usually. And I just want you to examine that for a second. I just want you to examine that from a state of mind. Yeah, we do got mental illness all around here, true enough. But y'all remember, I told y'all how my boy Delmar had the mental illness, but he knew who I was. He called my name. And I hadn't seen him since like a year or so before I got locked up. So we talking like 4 years later. He knew my name. And we know a lot of crazy people. We see a lot of crazy people. When danger about to hit their ass, they all of a sudden know something, don't they? We see a lot of crazy people, you know, but a lot of them know what sex is, don't they? See, it's just certain things that supersede the craziness. So a person give up all their stuff and you just take their soul, take their life. In what world? In the world where people is being hit. That's where. What up, though? Classic. What's good, brother? That's what world that happens in. Crackhead, any dope fiend, anybody in their right mind. Get that money, get all that, and gave up that purse and all that stuff, get that money and get up out of Dodge. Give me your phone so you can't call nobody real quick. Gone. But they want you to accept that it's just some crazy person with a gun. With a gun. Remember, y'all, these the guns that's committing all these crimes. These ain't no people wielding the guns. These ain't no trained killers wielding the gun. It's the guns. That's what it's all about. And I wouldn't have really thought none of it, y'all. But I seen it catch fire on the news. And see, the only time something catch fire on the news, unless it's real big, is when they behind it. When they got some things behind it. That's when it catch fire. Because it went 1 week, y'all. It went 2 weeks. Then it went a month, and that's when I start keying in right there. What makes this killing, this messed up killing, worse than the last messed up killing? Whereas the last messed up killing was reported 1 or 2 days. Why is this killing that ain't as graphic as the last killing? Why do this one only go a day or two? And the other killing made more sense. And then we get the story with all these cameras everywhere, y'all, that a 17, 18-year-old girl's body is found on a 94 freeway. And the news is talking about anybody that got questions on how it got there, let us know. And I'm going to tell you, Lord help anybody that eyewitnessed that for real. Because if you called in and said you seen what happened, 9 times out of 10, you was getting caught up at a store getting robbed, giving up all your stuff, and about to get killed anyway. Because you're saying too much. And I'm talking about I can take you to where it happened at y'all. I can get out the car and I can show y'all all kind of cameras over that freeway. And they been there. It ain't like they just got here. They been there. I can't help but to see them. And I meant to take y'all, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to wait till it warm back up. I'm going to take y'all by the building. I'm going to take y'all past the building where the 3 rappers got found at. And I'm going to show y'all the cameras over in that area. I'm going to tell you like this, man. These people are being killed professionally. I seen one on Facebook where dude got up, got in his truck, starting his truck, getting warm. I guess he about to go to work or whatever. And a dude stopped his car, Durango or Jeep, one of them cars, in the middle of the street, walk over to the truck that's in his driveway, and just professionally X him out right there. Empty the clip on him. Then just mosey back over to his van, to his little truck, and pulled off. Professional. A professional hit, man. Oh, man. Say, drop the link. Professional lick, man. Let me see if I can know how to do that. And I'm not, I grew up in the streets, man. I'm going to just say that much. I grew up in the streets. You said it wasn't a professional if you saw it? I don't know, man. Shooting somebody in the head, that's no matter if it's done from across the street or up close and personal. It's an assassination to me. You did. Come on up and talk about it, man. Come on up and talk about it.
What up, King?
Oh, hold on. All right, I'm with you.
Yeah, I say it's not professional if it was caught on camera. Right?
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, see, the thing was, you got to remember, everything they show us is meant for us to see. So, see, that's what it's a small percentage of me that's questioning it, period. You feel what I'm saying? The authenticity of it, period. But I'm just going along with the flow and say it's real.
I understand. Yeah,
You feel
I
what I'm
s-
saying?
yeah, I see where you coming from, King. But
What's
it's
been up with your classic?
man, I just been shaking and baking, chilling out. How you been?
Oh man, I've been fed for a square. Hey, listen, I wanted to go on Slapper's show and talk some stuff to you, but I'm gonna do it on my show since you up there.
Yeah, okay.
Remember the mature dude you got into it with a couple days ago on Slapper's show?
Yeah, Achilles.
He reminded me and Slapper. You and him remind me of him and Slapper because y'all both sidestepping each other, trying not to ruffle each other feathers, and somehow y'all kept on ruffling each other feathers. I say, look at this shit here.
Yeah, hey, Achilles, he alright. He alright.
Yeah, he's talking like he had some sense. I don't know if he was, trolling or not, or one of the guys that just need to get some of that stuff off his chest. But I liked what I heard from him.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
I knew why y'all was clashing. After that, after you came at him first and he came back, he was a little bit paranoid of you after that.
hey, King, don't tell me one of them people talk about coming at him first, man. We was having,
No. Well, that's probably just when I came in because I didn't see I didn't even see where it started at.
nah, that's water under the bridge. Achilles code. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Yeah, so don't quote me on that you came at him first. That's just where I came in the conversation at.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wiped his ass out yesterday.
Who Achilles? What happened?
VX.
Oh, he from over there with her?
Nah, I don't know if I don't know where he from really. But he was over there. Apparently, he told me he saw me there.
Uh
Yeah. Other than that, he cool. Hey, King, how you feel about Well, fuck that. Let me scratch that. That's some bullshit I was about to talk about. But I want to bring this up to you and to
mhm.
everybody that's listening. Please chime in. I relate the way parents raise their kids as being brainwashed like American kids.
Mhm.
Um, they've been taught down the road, beat your kids. Pretty much you whooping your kids' ass, training them for prison because that shit gonna happen in there. Teaching them authorities because I know when God was roaming the land, yeah, it was laws and shit, but it wasn't nothing like it is now. It's pretty
Mhm.
much training your kids for shit they gonna face early on. That's not gonna be beneficial to them. Hey, whoop their ass now because they go to prison. They can get used to the ass whoopings. That's why our kids stop crying and shit. And I believe this. I know I'm asshole backward when I'm saying I'm high a little bit, but if a grown, in my own opinion, in my opinion, if a grown man get in a fight and he get hit and he start crying, he has, in my opinion, he ain't got his ass whooped enough as a kid.
Uh
I know it sounds crazy and wild,
no, it
but
don't sound crazy.
yeah, I'm saying it's people that's going to prison and they thinking they can get away with shit that they got away with when they was free. But it's a different ball game. You in there with some bullets and they beating your ass and you balling up crying and shit. Yeah, that's how I know you're gonna get your ass whooped. I
Hey,
don't know.
Tanya, how you doing, baby?
I'm lost, man. I'm lost in the sauce. I had a good ass topic that I was trying to get to, but I'm so scrambled in the brain right now, King.
Chill.
Oh well, hey,
I'm
hey,
having
come back to you hopefully before you get off the paddle. What up, though, CC? What up, though, Slapper?
Slap a
Chill.
die, say.
Look at
Man?
Hey, one of these days I'll be able to convey my thoughts.
You just need a little weed.
Yeah, you probably just need a good cough or two, man.
I done had some better than add some liquor early in the morning on a Monday.
This morning?
Hey, I'm talking about now. I ain't got shit to do.
Ass turned
I
up.
could dig it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking it sounded better when I was thinking about it earlier. It did to me. But yeah, people, man, I'm just saying it's like they giving the parents through generations the handbook on how to raise your kid related to the Willie Lynch shit. Cause when he wrote the whole manual on how to raise your slaves or handle your slaves and shit. And it trickled down to the generation now, King. And I think it's bold. It's bold. I mean a good ass whooping every now and then, but just whooping your kid ass at the drop of a dime don't solve anything.
Shit, it did for me growing up.
It did for me too, slapping.
Hey, everybody built different, man. You remember Chuck Daly was the coach of the Pistons. And the players used to say that when he was mad at Isaiah Thomas, he would go off on Joe Dumars. Isaiah Thomas would know that Chuck talking about him, but Chuck couldn't talk to him, go off on him directly because he'll react in a negative way. But if he went off on Joe Dumars, he'll get the message loud and clear. So that's just an example of how everybody made different. Some people it helped a lot, and some people it hurt a lot, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Majority of people locked up in jail got their ass whooped curved as a kid by their parents.
That's a strong statement. Most of the people I've met have.
So that's why I say I don't believe ass whoopings work like that. When you grow up and you be the age you gonna be to do fuck shit, them ass whoopings you might reflect on them once you get locked up, but it don't save everybody.
See, I think it's something that's as simple as DNA. It's like if I had a hard head, 9 times out of 10, my son's gonna have hard head.
So that's your clone. You cloning yourself I believe your kids take certain traits from you, but as far as full blown behavior, nah.
Well, let's look at it like this, Classic.
I co-sign you on that one.
My sons will still be hard headed, but they will learn from my mistakes and pick when to be hard headed way better than I did.
Yeah, but we always
I think that when you live a certain lifestyle, your kids pick up whatever traits that you had during that lifestyle, like a genetic Passover. So it's just like, you know how kids today are good at, majority of kids today are good at computers and iPhones, iPads. All they got to do is pick them up, and for some reason they know how to use them. I think that came from the generations of us using the technology beforehand. So it just comes natural to them, like, you know, shit, kind of like architecture, not architecture, fucking when you build shit with your hands, how that used to be natural to black people.
Yeah.
Agriculture or whatever the fuck. I can't think of the name of it. But yeah, how that shit was kind of generational, and then they found a way to slowly take it away from people so it's no longer here. I think the same thing kind of happens genetically. Once you know something, it passes down to the, to the next based on what it is you know. So basketball players,
That's
not in
pretty
every
powerful,
case.
Slap. That's pretty powerful because you say that, and I look at my 14-year-old man when it comes to the technology, he out cold.
Yeah, it's
He
crazy
doing
how that
stuff
shit
I ain't
happens.
even learned how to do yet.
Yep. So yeah, I just think it's a genetic passover. Like just like I think if you're fat and you have a kid, it's gonna have the fat, the fat gene in it. Not you're gonna make it fat, but it's just gonna naturally be big because you had it when you was at your biggest weight, or you and your lady had it when y'all was at your biggest weight. So I think if in that, I think if you have one after and you happen to be skinny like myself, then I think it's gonna pick up that trait too genetically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% sure if it works like that, but that's just something I believed in for over 20 years now.
Hey, Slap, to piggyback off what you say, I gotta agree with you. I know it contradicts to what I said, but I heard like if you had like say you plan on having a baby, the same thing with the 20 days changing habits and breaking habits, gaining habits, all that, whatever gene or whatever it is that you added on to I can't explain it. Whatever you add on to whatever it is that you do here on out until up to you get it, like you plan on being a race car driver right now for 21 days and you get your lady pregnant. That carries over.
Yeah. Yeah, like my uncle. My uncle tried to be like he made it into a couple movies and shit like that, but it was his all-time goal to be in movies and TV series. My cousin is the one that actually picked it up. She's in the movies and the TV series now. So he tried and it just missed his generation. And you would have thought she was made for it. Like she ain't never had no acting or nothing because she just naturally got that pizzazz for it where you're just like, oh shit.
Some people can put it better than me. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Slap, like whatever you wanted to do, but you couldn't do, and you had that feeling, that drive, but you was pushing towards it, and you end up knocking somebody up. That baby catches that, hopefully.
I would say so. I always wanted to be good at basketball. My daughter's good at basketball.
She might be headed to the WNBA after she get that degree.
I told her to get a degree and see if she wants to do other things before she try that shit because it's not beneficial. No. Like I'm not saying it to be mean to them, but just think about it. If I only got a 10-person fucking building, 10-person wrestling match, like how am I going to be bigger than WWE?
Yeah,
my crowds are only going to be 100 people tops. So yeah, that's same thing with the WNBA. Like no shade to the women out there, they could beat me in basketball, but y'all don't got the fan base to get the millions that y'all deserve, or claim y'all deserve. I can't say y'all deserve, not yet.
Man, I seen the basketball squad, WNBA squad, beat the shit out of a lady in the parking lot.
You said a whole squad?
Well, it was a few of them that jumped in. They jumped the girl, but it was this main one. I forget the name of the team. It was a little short one. I guess she said the lady said something to her girlfriend. Yeah, and they started beating the shit out this one. Right.
Damn it.
Hey, Curry, let me ask you something. I know it's probably off your topic, but do you feel like it was a fair exchange between Russia and America?
That little exchange they did?
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be for like a Russian arms dealer.
Yeah, what they call it, something to do with death and murder.
Yeah.
The death arms dealer, the murder arms dealer, some shit. But yeah, do you think that was a fair exchange?
Hell no.
Well, it was made to look like it wasn't a fair exchange.
No, well, actually, there was supposed to be somebody else that was getting exchanged too, but the deal wasn't able to get accomplished with him, so they just went on with her. So that's another reason why I'm like, no, not a fair trade. Like, if it was even myself, I wouldn't feel like it was a fair trade for you to get like like getting rid of Mr. Bomb Explosion guy for my stupidity. Sometimes you gotta, own up to the dumb shit you do and sit your stupid ass somewhere. You went to another country violating their rules. That's like me coming to your house and putting my feet on your coffee table, especially when I got mud on them. I violated. It's time to be punished for it.
Violated times 2.
Exactly.
Well, see, the thing is this with me, it shows us the reality of our reality. We got basketball players that get paid more than surgeons.
Well,
We got people that throw a ball.
Not the WNBA players though.
Well, no,
See,
we speak.
I can't knock that though, because contracts and sponsors, the shit adds up. If you got net worth, you got
contract and sponsors. That's a fact. But what I'm saying is the reality is that our society look more favorable towards a person that throws and catch a ball than they do the people that's actually saving lives.
Yeah, absolutely. But the WNBA, they don't get paid.
They're not going to get paid. They get paid their worth.
I mean, I think they get more than what they deserve. They get national. They get televised nationally. They get uniforms. They get to do. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish with it, but if they are good, they get to show what they can do. You know what I'm saying? I think that's better than a lot of people that like playing sports that don't never get the light of day on TV.
So, hey, Kurt, would you say it's cool if what's his name, Dwayne Wade, daughter, play for the WNBA?
He doesn't have a daughter.
Huh?
You said, do I think it's okay?
His transition daughter, right?
No, there's no such thing. He doesn't have a daughter until you can prove chromosome change. Yeah, there's no such thing.
If that's where they going with it, if they trying to transition him to going in there like that, it wouldn't surprise me.
No, I'm saying, would you be cool with him playing for the WNBA?
I mean, I don't watch none of the stuff, period. I don't look at it, period. I think he's asking you if it's
okay for trans to play WNBA.
Hey, you remember, Classic, I don't believe none of this stuff real. So that messes up the entertainment factor to me.
I dig it, Kurt.
I respect wrestling more because they straight up, hey, it's script. The slaps, you see a nigga get slapped on his chest, that's real.
Wrestling is real. The outcome is
you see a nigga get dropped on his head, that's real. But as far as who gonna win the match, all that stuff is, premeditated.
I ain't trying to shit on what you're saying.
Football or basketball.
Sometimes when you see those,
what's going on, Achilles? Welcome to the channel, man.
Chill.
What up with you, man? I've been checking you out, man, over there with Slapper. You did. But yeah, man, it wouldn't surprise me because I was trying to figure out why they putting so much emphasis. I know a lot of them got to give their firstborn up. A lot of that's a reality, y'all, that a lot of us don't really understand and really know that's a fact. But a lot of these people got to give up their firstborn, depending on what level of fame they talking about getting. That's like a requirement.
Kurt, are you saying celebrities are sacrificing their seed?
Oh yeah. What you think? What you think? That's exactly what he's
saying. But what I want to know is how do you differentiate between a celebrity giving up their firstborn versus a celebrity's firstborn just dying a coincidence?
No, they don't necessarily have to die, bro. They can become as big as they can become as big as their predecessor.
Well, you say sacrifice. What do you mean by sacrifice?
They belong. You know how they say the thoughts belong to the streets. Your kid belong to the industry. He belongs to the industry.
Okay.
Ric Flair, you got to look at it. Look at it.
I hear you, Kurt.
Yeah, look at Magic Johnson's son.
Magic Johnson's son.
Will Smith's son.
Hey y'all, it sound crazy, but it's a lot of facts. It's a lot of evidence.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Okay, looking at y'all, if y'all gonna bring up the homosexual side of it, how do you differentiate between a celebrity son sacrificing they children in a homosexual light versus a celebrity son just happen to being homosexual?
See, the thing is, we look at homosexual as homosexual. There's people that's walking around here that don't look at it the way we look at it, bro. So when you speak on homosexuality, you have to understand that is the way a lot of these people live. They don't look at it as a bad thing. They don't look at it as a strange thing.
Well, I didn't say it was bad. I didn't say it was bad. I just called it homosexuality.
Well, the thing is, I'm tying in. You saying what different?
How would you be able to differentiate Magic Johnson's son from Dwayne Wade's son? If you're both, into that weird shit, how would you be able to say one? Like, how would you determine if, let's just say, Magic Johnson's son is not part of the bullshit? Mm-hmm. How would you be able to make the distinction between him and Dwayne Wade's son that are both kind of on the same lines of that weird shit?
Well, see, the thing is, and let me make sure I'm answering this. Just stop me if it ain't if I ain't getting straight to the point, right?
Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
The thing is, the homosexual side of it ain't no. You got a choice in it. Everybody that steps on to fame automatically knows this is the way shit happens. It's the way that everybody gets down. Notice how all the people that's supposed to be speaking out against it or seeing the private parties, it's always a norm, or should I say, it's always a big thing that they make known that they seen man-on-man action. You understand what I'm saying? Being the reason, the contracts that you sign, you belong to people that practice this as a religion. You belong to people that does this, that says that this has to be done before we go any further when it comes to fame. So it's like we sit back and we judge, or should I say we talk about, oh, he gay or he ain't gay. All of these people have to fulfill their obligation. They don't show you the pyramid.
What if Magic Johnson's son's just gay?
Huh?
Like, what if Magic Johnson's son's just gay? Like, what if there's no agenda behind it? What if he just found out he likes dicks and went crazy with it?
That's what I'm asking. What if this motherfucker is just this motherfucker and this is just what he's doing? It ain't no secret society, none of that shit.
Okay, so let's get off into that conversation. Majority, if not all, the gay people I know were people that were touched or handled in a disrespectful way by an adult as a kid.
You met some weird gay people. No, all the bullshit, no bullshit. All the gay people I know and associate with and smoke weed with, they just were born gay. They knew it since they was kids.
A lot of the people that my bad. Go ahead.
Oh no, you good. I wasn't saying that.
A lot of the people that I've witnessed, or should I say that I've talked to that was touched, they feel the same way though. They feel that they were born that way.
Hey King, I co-sign with you but majority of the gay people I know, majority, not all, but majority of them, they were touched as well when they was little. It was whether by an adult or by someone else, like their own cousin,
family.
Or you know, they'd be over at a sleepover or something, and some little freaky kid be taking advantage of them in their sleep.
Yep.
And especially in the hood, hey, everybody know that gay boy inside the hood that get caught getting head from another kid.
Yep.
Or talked about, hey, yeah, man, they held him down inside the closet and they was playing in his butt.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't got friends like that.
I ain't say friends, but I say everybody know that's an experience that happens in a lot of neighborhoods.
I know what you say.
Yeah.
But still, how do we know whether somebody's? It ain't even got to be about homosexuality, like how you alluded to, King. How do we know that this son of the celebrity is being puppeted by the secrets of society versus individuals who aren't? And I think you would agree that. So are you saying that every celebrity's firstborn has to be sacrificed?
Nope, not every.
It's not always
Okay, all right. So if you're saying that, how do we differentiate? How can we tell the ones that are being sacrificed versus the ones that aren't?
Okay, it's one simple way. The people that's getting television, or should I say camera attention, the people that are being showed to all over the world, them would be your people that, whether they gay or not, they're agendized. The people that you don't see, them are the people that's not with the shit.
Okay, so you saying if they're in the public eye for whatever reason,
yep,
then those are the people that are being puppeted. And
yep.
if you don't never see them, don't never hear about them, then they're not.
Whether they're homosexual or not, if they're in the public eye, they're agendized. It's more
industry.
Yeah, industry. I could say that they're industry. If not, if you don't see them, like for a long time, you remember Damon Wayans said his kids wasn't allowed to look at TV, but one of his sons did cross over. Remember that?
So you're saying it's impossible? So you're saying it's impossible?
Huh?
You saying it's impossible to be the firstborn of a celebrity, be in the industry, and not be a part of this secret society shit?
Well, see, the thing is, it comes down to what's more valuable to you as the person that's seeking the fame, the person that's getting the fame. Is that more valuable to you than, say, and I'm just saying this for example, y'all, your cat, your dog, your mama, you know what I'm saying, your house, or well, I'm gonna say something living. Is it more important? Is that more important than that? Which one is more important to you? Which was more of an impact? Because remember, they don't want nothing that you can care less about. They want what you care most about. And if you ain't got no kid and you signed on a dotted line that, hey, my firstborn is, it's whatever, then 9 times out of 10, they're gonna take that for what it is. Now listen, I never believed this stuff. I never thought of it. I never came up with it. But see, when I heard King Kong Bundy say this, it got me wondering, it got me thinking, like, where did this come from? And one of my first videos I did, I found out where it came from. Go ahead, whoever was trying to chime in.
What up, Achilles? Cheer.
Oh, Achilles, did he?
Yeah, he in the chat room.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me ask you this. Just throwing this out there. Let's take Ice Cube's firstborn, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty much a respectable dude. I think it's safe to say he's not homosexual. Ain't really been caught up in any scandals, anything. He's a straightforward dude, right? Would you say that he's a sacrifice?
I'm gonna say you say he is pretty straightforward dude, according to what?
Like, hey, he hasn't been caught up in any scandals and stuff like that.
Oh, because you don't hear his name in a bad way?
I think it's, say what?
Because you don't hear his name being said nothing bad about? Well,
you just said we don't never hear the people being caught up in any bullshit or any. Yeah. You don't never. Yeah. You can't really say that. Oh yeah, this motherfucker, he's gay or he got caught up in this or he got caught up in that. He's pretty much got a. He ain't really been caught up in no bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
See, Bree, let me help you understand something about my way of thinking. See, I'm not in prison. I don't look at gay the way we're taught to look at gay. I know that it's a practice. I know that it's a practice.
Hey, Carol, before you go on, please don't try to normalize it.
No. Let me get this out. I know that I'm not a person that will practice it. I know that it makes me, throw up in my mouth at the thought. If I could think that far, it would make me, throw up in my mouth. But see, I'm at the point in my life where I understand that all of us have paths that we must take. Some of us are not raised like others. Some people haven't been raised to know that homosexuality is good or bad.
Can I say this to you, Carol? Would you agree that they trying to make parents force their kids into believing this is the new trend of life?
Yeah. They programming the parents to do that, yeah.
Let me ask y'all this right quick, Classic and Carl. Do you believe that people are born gay?
Yes.
I know I wasn't.
So you were born heterosexual?
I wasn't born like another man.
So you were born heterosexual?
Whatever you want to call it.
Okay, but do you believe that people can be born homosexual?
I'm not. I can't speak on that because I wasn't.
No, it's just. Do you think it's a possibility?
Right. Exactly.
Do I think it's a possibility? That's a way smoother way to put it, because you got to get an answer from that one. From what I know about this world, no, I don't.
Why did you say that?
Well, because when I hear that question, one thing comes to mind is when people try to compare homosexuality to being black. They try to say, well, I had no choice. I was born this way. And they try to compare that and put that into the black, white.
So you think that people can choose what they like?
Yeah.
So you could choose tomorrow to like men.
Huh?
That's a trick question.
You could choose tomorrow to like men.
Yeah.
Not you per se, but
no, I'm talking about sexually. Can you choose tomorrow to be attracted to men if you wanted to?
I would say if a person choose tomorrow to be attracted,
no, I'm asking you
that
can you make yourself attract? Can you choose to be or make yourself attracted to women today? But you
am I born? Am I born yet?
Attached?
Am I adolescent kid? Am I a teenager? Am I adult?
No. You
what
right now.
You
right now. Is that question attached with no experience?
Nah, I'm saying if we're going to say that being gay or being homosexual is a choice, that means that you can choose to like whatever you want to like. So, for instance, I don't like chocolate ice cream, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't make myself not like chocolate ice cream. I didn't. You could choose what you like, but you can't choose what it is you like.
Have you tried it?
Chocolate ice cream? Yeah, I don't like it. But what I'm saying is I can't make myself tomorrow like chocolate ice cream. I just don't like it. So what I'm saying is if I like women and then if you're going to say that homosexuality is a choice, that means that you could make yourself be attracted to men, but I don't understand. Like I'm with Slap. I think people are born. I think people are born.
You pretty much said you weren't born like that. You
Mhm.
erased that whole conversation.
Yeah, you going to make. You said make yourself.
But what I'm
No, because
saying
you
is,
said it was a choice.
Yeah,
you
In
it's
a
a
way,
said it
you
was
choice.
a
said
choice. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You said it was a so if it's a choice, then I could choose a different choice tomorrow. But how do you make yourself like chocolate ice cream if you don't like chocolate ice cream?
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
No, you comparing
I
chocolate
want
ice
strawberry
cream
ice
with
cream.
a
I
hearts of
don't
mint.
want chocolate ice cream. How do I make myself want chocolate ice cream?
Why would that be important?
Because
can you
you
make
said it was a
yourself-
choice.
how can you make yourself like a dick if you like pussy all these years?
Thank you.
I don't know, but it's a choice.
So
I don't
you
know.
can't explain it. You just
I know that everybody that I know and that I'm associated with is ruled by free will. So when you say can you choose, I believe a person can choose to do whatever they want to do.
so okay. Let me ask you this: what flavor ice cream do you hate?
Mint chocolate chip.
Damn, that's the first I heard somebody say that.
I don't know. I was just throwing names out there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with slap mint chocolate chip.
Okay. Could you tomorrow? Can you go into your free will bag and make yourself want chocolate chip ice cream if you go to Baskin Robbins tomorrow?
You
not
want me
want.
to answer that?
Yeah. Yeah.
If my
Want
taste
and
buds
Can you
change,
desire? Oh, you know what?
if my
I
taste buds change,
want mint chocolate chip, and I want that. I
if my
desire to
taste
have
bud
that. Can
change,
you make
yeah.
yourself do that tomorrow?
If my taste bud is different tomorrow,
But can you change it yourself? Can you change your taste buds to want that,
anybody
or is
can
that something
choose.
innate in you that will have to happen?
Okay. I got you. Let me answer that with this. If tomorrow, if I go into an ice cream shop and I'm buying an ice cream that I don't like, that's because somebody's daring me or betting me that I wouldn't eat it, because there's no other way that I would buy something that I don't like. But put some money on the board.
That's a whole different.
I would like it then because I like the money.
Do you like coffee?
No, but I'm not saying
Yeah,
that. I'm saying, could you make yourself want it? Could you make yourself
But that ain't
desire
the
it?
same conversation, Bree.
It is, bro.
Make
It is.
yourself want it.
Yeah, can you make
Yeah.
yourself want it?
It's a choice.
Like, yeah, it is a choice if you want to consume it or not. But it's not a choice. It's not really a choice whether you like the flavor or dislike the flavor.
Thank you. You either like it or you don't like it. You can't make yourself like something that
I
you
like
don't like.
ice cream though.
Huh?
I like ice cream though.
Okay,
But
but
you
we're
don't-
talking about
but you
specific
don't like-
flavors.
But you don't like ice cream with maggots in it.
But I don't like ice cream that's nasty or
Okay, but you
or with
can't make
maggots in it.
yourself like ice cream that's nasty.
Right.
So so you really don't have a choice. You don't have free will when it comes to that.
I do have a choice because I can just, if that's the only ice cream
You can
available,
choose
I
to
can just
consume
not-
it. You can't choose to like it.
Right. I can
So
choose not
you don't
to
have a
eat it,
choice.
but it is a choice.
No, listen. Okay, I can't break
Like,
it down.
basically, you
no
can
more
choose
than
if
that.
you can choose if you want a dick to insert in you or not, but you can't choose if you like it or not. You find out after the fact. Does that make sense to anybody?
Nah.
Hey, pretty much,
You have the
sure.
choice.
I can't
Use
break
a
it
different-
down.
Use a
It
different
can't be.
scenario, Slapper.
No, you have the choice whether you want to associate yourself in a homosexual act with another man, true or false.
Right.
But you don't have the choice to determine what it feels like when you get inserted, true or false.
What it feels like.
Yeah. If somebody stuck a dick in your ass and
Mm.
you disliked it, how would you be able to say, oh, no, I like this? You can't. You don't have the choice on that. Your body's just going to naturally be like, fuck that. Fair
Okay.
to say?
Okay, yeah. I have heard is if you can't knock it until you try, so to speak.
Hell
No,
no.
I'm not
I
saying don't
ain't
knock it
trying
till you
that
try
shit
it.
at
Fuck that.
all.
Do not
I ain't
insert
trying
nothing
that
in
shit
you.
at
It's
all.
just an example. It's just an example of, like it's your choice who you mate with. It's not your choice if you like or dislike that experience. You find out in play.
That's your choice who you mate with. Yeah.
Or just
So
like
It's
just
a
like
choice who you mate with.
with the ice cream, you have a choice of what flavor you get. You don't have a
Right.
choice whether you like it or not. So you could have butter pecan
Right.
mixed with
Okay.
mint
You
chocolate chip
can't make
smothered with
yourself like
caramel.
if
Yeah.
you
And
if you don't like
can't make
liver,
yourself like
you can't make yourself like liver, right?
Okay. So Slap. As far as what Bree is bringing to the forefront right now,
Mm.
do you agree with what he's saying or do you disagree?
I agree, like with the initial question of people can be born gay.
Yeah. Can you
Yeah, I
be
agree
born
with
gay?
him on that. Yeah, I agree with him on that just because of life experience, seeing little kids in the projects and shit that was little flamboyant, little sissy boys and shit like that, where we
Yeah,
just
yeah, I
all get
seen
fresh
that.
out like, yeah, this little boy gonna like boys when he get older, and we see that shit happen throughout life. Like, boys, some of these kids have daddies, mamas, and all that shit, and they still just got that flamboyant energy, that feminine energy, and you can tell fresh out the gate which way they going.
Okay, but check it out, Slap. I'm glad you brought that up. Now, because I'm big, right? People used to always say he gonna play football. He gonna play football. You playing football? They used to always say that when I was a little kid, right? So when I got to a certain age, in my mind, I was saying I'm gonna play football. Do that same thing? Is that same thing possible when it comes to the little, the little body boys in the hood that we do that to? Could that be possible, Slap?
That they can be coerced into homosexuality.
Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on now.
Okay.
I think that's why Dwayne Wade's son has a prominent position in the media now, because it's a way to help people, do that weird shit with their kids, make it a norm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's what's up. So with that in mind, Bree, a lot of us are born a little more feminine. A lot of us men are born a little bit more feminine, but I've seen certain dudes that were born, or should I say made up that way, that turned out, at least as far as I can see, that turned out they wasn't feminine, but they still got those same kind of characteristics.
I would have to question that.
But
Because
they're not feminine.
I have to question that King. Like them kids, nobody know. I mean, they come outside playing with you in the playground, and they seem like they acting like girls. Maybe that's just the way they was born, but nobody know what's going on in that house.
Every feminine male isn't gay. Some of them motherfuckers are just real weird and soft, like pretty boys and shit like that.
So, would you call them androgynous? Is that the word for them?
Right. You're right, Slap. Just like every masculine male isn't homosexual.
You mean isn't heterosexual?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I agree.
I've been to prison and I can
I know a
totally
few of them
agree with
niggas.
that, Bree.
One of them ghetto intellect.
Stupid.
You don't like ghetto classic, man?
Nobody like ghetto.
It's not that I don't like him. It's just his behavior, man. I mean, he's a turncoat for real. Whoever came up with that term was correct when they came up with it. That's what he is. I mean, he do the most for women, and then they turn on him. But I don't want to get into that conversation. But yeah,
hey,
a lot of masculine niggas.
Let me tell you something
that's
about
really
ghetto
feminine.
intellect. Let me tell you something about that guy.
Who y'all talking about?
This a guy, a character that be on here. In the circles we be, But listen, I'm a put y'all up on something, man. Ghetto is a part of a fraternity. Ghetto is on here trying to make his name known, whether it's negative, whether it's positive. He's trying to put a mark. He's trying to put a thumbprint down. So the things that you see him do, ain't none of it authentic. All of it is fraternity type shit. Get your name out there because he's going to be producing other people from his fold to this platform, if not done it already.
Nah, I think they're disappointed in his frat brothers and shit. If I'm not mistaken, they don't support him in his online activity. They keep on trying to get him to stop displaying himself in a negative light like that. Makes them all look bad if he looks bad.
Slapper. I know you younger than me, but you ain't too much younger than me, right?
Yep.
Slapper, you know what type of stuff the fraternities do, them humiliation rituals and shit like that. You know them people get down when it come to that. So in my opinion, don't buy that from them.
It's initiation. You got to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What you say? Don't buy what? What he say?
I said
don't.
I'm saying from his brothers saying they disappointed and stuff like that. That's how they get down.
No. It's like a public display over a private display. So he's publicly making a fool of himself associated with that frat. So that's frowned upon.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. Like whatever happened behind closed doors, that's between them. We're never gonna know, but that's what makes their bond so tight. That's what makes them know that that's their brother basically from that point out.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever happens there, hey, it happened. We know some weird shit be going down in them shits, but we don't know what weird shit he put himself through. It's what it is, but yeah.
In my opinion, Slap, that shit, the weird shit he doing online ain't no different from the weird shit he been doing before he got online. That's my opinion. I think he's right at home.
He understands that if he can get a lot of women on his team, whatever you talking, I'm just adding on what you're saying, King. If he get a lot of women on his team that agree with him, like like the way he talking all that good shit, yeah, he gonna have a following if it go according to plan, like you put it out there. His fraternity brothers, Ursa them in, but he's doing the most for no reason right now. I'm like,
ain't Christ part of a fraternity? Or was you bullshit?
Nah, yeah, I was. Well, I was in high school and in college, but I ain't abide by the rules though. I ended up getting dropped from it. Like one of them was that you had to eat with your fat brothers all the time and no talking to females.
Well, there you go. Somebody that could give us a better insight than us just sitting on the outside looking in. So what weird shit have you done? No, I'm playing.
Oh yeah. So far, I appreciate it though. Well, one of the things they had us do, right? You had to wait. Everybody had to get in line from the tallest to the shortest, and they had, I forgot what it was called, but it was an apple of something, and it basically was an apple, and it started from the tallest person. They take a bite of it, and then it goes all the way back. Everybody got to take a bite of that same apple, and the last people got to eat.
Is it my phone or is?
You said the last person got to eat the core?
Yeah.
That's DNA.
Eat the core.
See what I'm saying, Classic?
I was one of the tallest people though, so I ain't never had to.
Right.
You know, but you know the people in front of you, depending on how immature they are, you know, they're making a nice juicy bite.
Yeah.
Probably lick the thing. So
What fraternity was this for?
This was TGD.
It gets a lot more gruesome than that game.
Now,
if you play
there
sports,
are fraternities where you don't have to go through the crazy shit, right? Like all fraternities don't make you do embarrassing, humiliating shit, right?
You gonna have to prove yourself one way or the other.
Yeah, they ain't gonna make you do it all.
I can't even know. Is it my?
Hey, Slapper hit that right on the head. They ain't gonna make you.
Yeah, no, they ain't gonna make you all. They ain't gonna make it be all about
prove yourself one way or the other.
Yeah, you gotta lock in. It's like busting your gun for a nigga. They know you really a rider.
Yep.
So it's like you gotta prove to them that you're locked in, that you're willing to take this shit to basically to death. That's why I say if I'm willing to, like, let's say all five of us on this panel decide we want to be a clique, then I would change certain things that I do because it would be reflective of all of us instead of just me. Even if we was behind the scenes and you was like, yeah, Slap, you got to lick the ground outside in New York. and I did the shit. That doesn't mean nothing to what we do publicly.
Mm.
Yeah. Hey, that same testing of how dedicated somebody is, that does it. That's not limited to, your kids either, or your family members.
Mm-hmm. And the fraternity comes first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
The organization comes first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I was saying his peoples was disappointed in him.
Yeah.
He's making the organization look bad. It's not just him.
Yeah, hey, I agree with you, Slapper, because I was speaking about him the other night on your show, and one of the people that don't like me agreed with me with what I was saying. Cause this dude, he's out here performing. He don't care who I don't know what it is. It's like a kamikaze mission he on. He don't care who he going against, attacking. He talks sweet to you, and then he disrespects you at the same time. And I'm like,
Yep.
damn.
Be right back.
Reason why I'm getting off here because I'm tired of the fuck shit. Hey, CC. He said he been doxxed, I think 4 or 5 times or something like that. I could be wrong on the number, but I know it's over 3. And I'm thinking that he feel like fuck it. People know everything they need to know about me now. Let me do what I do.
Yeah. Boxing does build character.
But yeah, but I mean, man, he's an asshole. Hey, Trish called me an asshole, but this nigga asshole for real, King.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with Ghetto. I was at war with him when they first cut down him, MBK. They was all with DX. You remember that classic?
Nah.
You remember him, MBK, Gotti?
I don't know none of them people.
Yeah, you was around.
Nah, if I wasn't paying attention to him.
Wow. Hell no, classic.
Hey, that's how I move. If I feel like, not to say beneath me, but at some point, you not the conversation right now. You must be talking about in the beginning of the classic when I first started joining panels. Yeah.
About what year, classic?
I would definitely not know. This is like the end of 21 shit.
Oh yeah, this was what I'm talking about. Was like in 20, and I thought you was on here before that, classic.
Nah, I made my page or my channel in 2020, but I was just going through videos, watching shit. I was never active.
Oh, okay. What you boys smoking on this morning, man?
Some good trades.
I'm gonna smoke this ball. Smoke this motherfucking bowl with y'all, man. I'm gonna get up out of here.
I dig it, but before you leave, King, how you feel about the KO? Nah, you gave your opinion on Vic's show. Give it now on yours.
It should be posterized, man. It should be example. The people that take this shit off YouTube, man.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, King. His jab, man, is easy sidesteppable.
Oh yeah. See, another thing, classic. That stuff right there, it invites the big dogs. Because there's a lot of people that thought about LA as a person that, this little bum pimp squeak. I wouldn't touch him. Check it out. I wouldn't touch him. But after they see he can rock somebody to sleep,
that don't count. That shit don't count.
The big dogs ain't got no problem with knocking on his door now.
Hey, Carl, that shit don't count.
Come on, King.
He is one of the YouTube big dogs.
That's what I'm talking about, man. People be giving him wins, man. They they be going out their way to give him wins.
I
Man.
think that was one of those scenarios too, CC. That was a given win.
Yeah, man. He drove all the way over there to hand him that, man.
That was
right
a gimme right there, CC. You right about that. That was a gimme. He surrendered that win, man. He was he was out of breath right before he took that swing and miss. He was done right there. He couldn't even recuperate when he missed.
He was done off them 2 heavy ass jabs. That nigga stuck you. Hey, I could give LA
Did he come
this.
there to fight? Did he come to fight?
Huh?
Did he come to fight?
Yeah.
You had to come to fight. He show up to a nigga house.
Cause from the get-go, y'all look at it, he didn't even throw his dukes up. He didn't even put his hands up. Go back and look at the beginning of that, man. When they walked up on each other, LA had his hands up, Buddy had his hands in front of him. He like they wasn't up. Like, I'm about to swing on you type stuff.
He did throw his dukes up as soon as he set his phone down. That's what you telling me? You show it to me and put your phone down. You ready to work.
I wish I had that footage on hand. I could use VIX, but I don't know if it's flaggable or not, man.
But hey, Kurt Kane, he watched this nigga bounce back in a fighting stance.
Yeah, I know. I seen all that classic. But I'm saying, when the nigga set his phone down, to me, that was initiation right there.
Yeah, so you talking about he have his hands up.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't put his hands up though.
Hey, Curl, check this out. If you pull up to my crib, that's putting your left or right arm, whatever you southpaw, orthodox, whatever you are. You putting the hand up first, and then as soon as you walk over and put your phone down, you got your hands up.
Okay, check this out, Bree. Bree, you know something about Atlanta. Could he possibly been set up? Like, is this some way that he can get charges pressed on him for beating somebody up that came to his dwelling if he didn't swing first?
But they said the nigga swung first.
If he didn't swing first?
Say he didn't swing first.
They said he did, though.
Did he come in his house?
No, they was outside. He came to the area, and it happened outside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's possible. Georgia's a stand your ground state. So
last night.
So I would have to see it. Like, did he approach him, get in his circumference before he swung, or what?
Go to Vic channel and look up that video he just did. Like, I think it's probably about a good 9 hours ago, and check it out for yourself. Because it looked kind of suspicious to me when it started off, y'all. He wanted he wanted the people to see that done to him, and he knew he didn't have no type of skills, y'all.
I promise you, nobody want no ass whooping done to him like that, King.
Man, I know niggas that get off on pain, classic. I know niggas that go to the bar every fucking weekend, get blowed just so they can get beat up.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't never met that nigga before? Nobody like that? Y'all never had no...
I know people that like to fight, bro.
If I did meet him, I didn't know he was like that.
I got a cousin. Man. Fuck my cousin. Man, my great uncle's sons, every weekend, these niggas scrap. And it used to be the niggas that can't scrap that's always trying to fight. And I just grew up thinking, like, I never understood that, but I found out about some things about the hearts of men, and come to find out some men like getting their ass beat.
No, I don't think they like getting their ass whooped. I just think they just the motherfucker ain't gonna let you just talk to them crazy. You gonna have to whoop their ass. And I can respect that. He know he gonna lose, but he still gonna stand for his.
Well,
Hey,
y'all
King.
know I don't really condone no type of violence. You know, I'm not gonna tell nobody that you should do it or nothing like that
I
because
Unless you
mean,
defend,
hey,
unless you defending yourself, of course,
right,
right?
right. Hey,
unless you're
King,
defending yourself.
King,
Okay. I was
you
gonna
got a
say, man, fuck all that
relative
turn
like
the other
that.
cheek, nigga.
You got a relative like that, King. Nigga be get his ass whooped verbally, but he's still coming back to fight another day.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Love. You know what, Classic? You ain't never lied, and that's what I've been trying. That's what I've been warning people for the longest. Like this nigga don't care. This nigga don't care. And you know, I know who you talking about. You talking about Vic ass. And I try to tell niggas, man, Vic ran into my mama in real life.
yeah.
Actually stayed with my mama, nigga. My mama cut throat, nigga. You know how you be seeing clutter on there, a table here and all that? Nigga, my mama didn't play no shit like that. My mama was a man. That nigga don't care, man. That shit don't bother him like it bother normal people. It don't bother him like that. It don't.
You, you had to be used to. He been talked to like that his whole life. That's why.
Nigga, y'all know me from this little time, nigga. You know I didn't class with the nigga before, nigga. Trust me, dog. That nigga take a ass whooping, a tongue lashing like he take a ass whooping.
Take a licking and keep on ticking.
And keep on fucking ticking, nigga, like ain't nothing never happened.
Hey, them the people you don't need around you.
Hey, I treat, all men the same. I don't trust no nigga, but I give them they just do. I give them they space, nigga. I give every man they space.
I mean, I don't know about that classic, man. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to get your ass whooped all the time, but is you gonna buck when you need to buck though? You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
Victor Moe get his ass whooped every time.
You say
He got
I
a smile
can't hear a
on his
word you
face.
saying, dog. What you say?
I said Victor Moe get his ass whooped all the time, and he come back with a smile on his face like nothing
Oh,
happened
you
with
talking
them
about Vic?
beating.
Oh, you talking about
Yeah,
Vic and
yeah,
specifically?
hell yeah.
Okay.
What the hell you thought we was talking about? That beady eyed nigga. Hell
He
yeah.
he comes back with a smile, but if you recognize what he's doing, it's damage control, trying to change the narrative. So it's hard to say he doesn't care if he's putting that much effort into it.
Listen,
I don't know what I can't say. I can't say what's his motives to how he act. I'm not in his head. You know what I'm saying?
when it comes to energy, it may not appear to mess with people, but it has an effect on everything and everybody.
Yep.
It ain't nothing you can do about it. The thing is though, what I question is, or should I say my argument is that it's people in this world that really get their rocks off pain.
And that's Vic.
And we know that
Sadism.
from history when motherfuckers go up in the goddamn brothels and pay bitches the old Chinese man pay bitches to whoop them.
Okay, you ever
BDSM.
okay when you go out to the club or to the bar with Vic King, right? Y'all, has he ever got in an altercation, anything when you out and about with
Hell
him?
nah. You know Vic, nigga.
Nigga
That's what I'm
quiet as hell.
saying. He ain't man. That
Nigga quiet
nigga.
as hell.
I don't see that nigga like that, dog. You talk about niggas who like just do shit just to do. That ain't that nigga, man.
Hey,
That
Bree, you
nigga
see
got
how that
self
nigga act in
control,
the
dog.
store? He got video. You see how Victor Moe act when he recording himself walk in the stores and there's people in there.
No,
That nigga quiet as hell.
classic. This somebody that's been around Vic in the real world. We ain't talking about no YouTube shit.
I dig it though. But if he been around Vic and you ever been in the store with that nigga or anywhere in public with that nigga around a small group where you was like in a group of people, that nigga was quiet, I promise. That nigga wasn't loudmouth like he is on YouTube talking that bullshit.
That nigga wasn't like he was on YouTube, but as far as running that mouth, oh no, he did that.
Yeah, and I bet you was grinning and laughing behind every word.
I mean, he run your mouth, but he ain't run his mouth to where
Not like
okay, now we in some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, fuck all that, because that's a
Bree.
whole different type of thing. You feel me? Now you
Hey.
cause it. You know what I'm saying? Now me,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
Bree, peep game though, player. If you call Vic your boy and you out in public and you got enemies, that nigga gonna dip on you.
I don't know. I never really been in a situation with that nigga like
King
that.
about it. Ask King about it.
Well, what you mean he dipped on me?
That nigga let a nigga walk up your stairs, King.
Oh no, he didn't know that nigga walked up in my house.
Are you talking about my man's?
Yeah. He found that out afterwards. But when I said, hey, get this nigga off me, Vic snatched that nigga up off me.
But
I couldn't even see.
You say he was downstairs where the door is. And Vic let the nigga in. Or the nigga had a key already.
No, Vic didn't do that, man.
Y'all better stop letting him navigate this conversation. See what you're doing, Classic. See what you're doing.
My bad.
What you doing, Slap?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, man. He did what he was supposed to do. I'm a lion out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lion out here, dog.
Hey, Slapper, hold on. I dig what you saying, playing. This nigga said Vic did what he's supposed to do. Hell no. Hey, that's us. Hey, back to what we was talking about.
Hey, Bree. See, these guys don't know who I am, other than what they, what I put on YouTube.
Hey, King, listen, I believe you punish niggas. I believe
No. It ain't even like that, class. It ain't even like that. But listen, Bree, if I ask Vic to get somebody off of me and it was a 2 against 1, would you say I would know how to handle myself in a 2 against 1 where I wouldn't even need you to jump in?
You said if it was 2 against 1?
Yeah.
Like 2 niggas versus you?
Versus me, yeah.
And you asked Vic to get
No. What from what you know of me, would I need Vic to help me?
Oh, nah.
No, I'm fucking with you.
That's just the fact of the matter, y'all. It ain't even. Listen.
Hey,
listen, Classic.
Can you hear me out, please?
If you know me, Classic, you know I call out bullshit, nigga. I would call out the bullshit from a mile away.
Just hear me out, please. What I'm telling you is this. I understand you don't need Vic's help, but he did what he was supposed to do when you asked him to help you. But at the same time, that nigga ain't supposed to let no nigga run up your stairs headed to your bedroom at all.
Yeah, but he wasn't aware of it. He wasn't aware until he heard shit get knocked everywhere.
You seen a nigga doing Jesse Owens speed up the steps?
But check it out, though, Classic. I got boys running in and out the house, man. So
I dig, but he didn't recognize that one.
Yeah. So it's like, and he wasn't the only grown person here. My boy Larry was here.
Bang.
So, if I'm going to blame him, I got to blame Larry even more so.
I dig it, but Vic was first line of defense, front door.
That's a fact. And would it have been a different situation had the roles been reversed? Absolutely. I would have did things way different.
Yeah, I hear you, but Vic supposed to be swinging off rip.
But I think that it was more than enough. I was able to gather myself. I was able to realize what happened. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have to be like that. I could have just been out of it.
I mean, I give you the courtesy because you were asleep, but I'm thinking about Vic Timon rolling it all. He gotta wait for you to say, hold on, Vic, my bedroom closed and another nigga walk in my house, run up the stairs fast as fuck past you and open my door.
Not to be completely defensive of Vic, but the dude he let in did have a child that stayed in that house.
There
So
you
it ain't
go.
like,
In the mama bedroom.
I mean, he didn't know where he was about to go. You know what I'm saying? So he runs up to the bedroom. Shit, what Vic followed the nigga, didn't he?
No, Vic came up after I seen Vic because I was looking around. You sleep, man, so you don't even know where the fuck you at, really. But when I finally seen Vic, that's when I said, Vic, who is this? Get this nigga up off me.
No matter who it is, start swinging.
So where was Vic at when you said that?
In the doorway.
Oh, so he followed him upstairs, right?
And watched it.
Nah.
He did.
Nah, why would you if to say follow him saying he was there the whole time? I didn't see him there the whole time.
Hey, Bree made it sound like that.
Yeah. I mean, if a snake is snake, man, I'm gonna call it out. Trust me, man. Trust me.
I'm just saying I wouldn't have
did say
Vic
some
for
choice
protection.
things to him and Larry about the incident, but by the time I got finished saying what I had to say to them, I'm thinking like that's the way my house ran. It was summertime. My kids go back and forth outside. I was getting ready. I had just hopped out the shower, and I was getting ready to take them up to the baseball field. They had like little baseball tryouts up there. And I messed around, got my stuff folded up on the bed, and I just fall on the bed and doze off. Next thing you know, I wake up to the assault.
I'd caught a body that day.
So, if I felt like that something could have been done better, I would have, did what I had to do, but I think that was more than enough. I was able to collect myself. It was potentially 3-on-1, but Vic came out to the forefront. He called it out. He knew how I wanted it.
Yeah.
Hey, shoot the fair one.
Well, you in my house. Ain't no such thing, no fucking fair.
No, we outside now. We
I'm
outside now.
nigga, fuck that. You come in my crib swinging, you getting zipped up. Fuck that.
We outside now. So the thing is, I got my point across.
I'm big.
It never happened again.
I'm big. That's why the Lord continues to bless you, King.
Absolutely.
I keep a blade on the hip.
I definitely don't accredit that to me.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I probably wouldn't even know y'all people. Some shit like that happened to me. I'd be in jail, boy.
Me too. That's what I'm saying, man. I'd have caught a body that day. I'd have been all excited about it.
Fortunately for me, I've been there, man, and I ain't trying to go back.
I dig it. And a friend like Victor Mo ass would have been fucked up.
All right.
I allow your gold tooth ass, and this nigga got natural gold teeth.
Here he go again.
Well, maybe the door. Maybe he shouldn't have answered the door. Maybe he should have.
Answer the door. You see this nigga sprinting up my stairs. You know it's a problem. This nigga don't live here. You been here for 6 months. You ain't never seen him come to my house. Now you see
maybe you get the okay first before you answer the door. Like, who you here to see? Hold on.
Hey,
let me holler at the house owner.
Hey, go ahead.
Make sure it was cool to let you in. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck that. Hey, Slap, you let me sleep. This nigga did knock on the door. Bree, what you talking about?
He just came in. I don't even know what happened, man.
Hey, like I'm saying,
or did he knock on the door?
Hey, like I said, Slapper, you let me stay at your house for 3 months, and it's a random nigga. You might know this nigga, but I have never seen him in the 3 months you let me sleep downstairs, and he opened your door, run up the stairs, I'm tackling ankles and everything.
Okay, all right. So he just opened the door and came in.
Get out of that nigga. Like, we
time out. King.
Like when he got beaten at Boston, man, he gonna be lumpy to the bitch.
I'm tackling. Hey, Slapper, we got ass to whoop down here.
King. King.
Whoop some ass.
Hold on, did he just walk in a house? That's what happened?
Hey, y'all doing pretty good with the scenarios, man. I'm gonna just let y'all go ahead about.
Did he
No,
just
hey
walk in the
King, if
house
I'm
though? King,
wrong,
did he
just
just
tell me.
walk in the house or did he knock on the damn door, man?
It's gonna be worse if the nigga let him in.
So
I'm
he just
sitting here.
walked in and
Hey,
ran upstairs?
I'm sitting here just enjoying the goddamn show, man.
Hey, I
If he
take it
just
Victor
walked in
Mo.
and ran upstairs, shit. I mean, shit. He had to, you know.
I would have caught one.
Vic might not have ran up the stairs, but I'm pretty sure he walked up the stairs to figure out what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying?
I don't do shit. He was struggling putting that.
Did Larry go upstairs?
Nope.
Oh shit, this nigga ain't even come up the damn stairs. Shit. At least the nigga went up the stairs to see what the fuck was going
Man,
on.
that nigga is supposed to have been tapped out downstairs. Carol should have known nothing about it, but woke up. Hey, we got a body downstairs, Carol.
I mean, how fast was the nigga? Did the nigga bust in a door and shoot up the stairs like the snap of a finger, or
I'm
what? Where
saying.
was Vic? Well, he was in the living room with his feet up.
I'm just saying. You say boat and had shit on this nigga.
Did he even see the nigga? Did he even look and see who was coming in the house?
Flash Gordon.
If the kid's coming in the house, you might not
Speedy
even look to
Gonzalez.
see
The nigga
who
was
the fuck
trying to.
came in the house.
Hell yeah, he was all the fast carrots.
Yeah, I think.
Hey, that nigga heard over Victor Ball.
I think Vic was sitting perched, nigga, with his eyes and his attention just focused on the door on this random day, and just should have caught every goddamn thing, man. But I like the scenarios, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying,
I like
y'all
the
should have
scenarios, man.
y'all should have been beating his ass, not you should have been beating his ass.
It's way more entertaining than the truth. I tell you that much.
Well, I tell you this. No, the door should have been goddamn locked. Okay, you don't leave the door open.
He said Vic let him in.
Yeah.
Also, Vic let him in
and let him run right past him up the stairs. He waited. Hey, Carol was like, Vic, help. Vic standing at the Carol bedroom door with a cigarette cocked in his mouth and just watching this man pound Carol for a minute. Get him off you? Okay, Carol, I got you, bro. Man, get your ass out of here. You should whip Vic ass. Him and Larry.
The only thing nigga had to do, classic man, as a lion, is piss in the doorway.
Hey.
You understand?
Hey, real talk.
Nothing remotely close to it ever. That was the first time something like that ever happened to me.
I did.
And that's a prime example, and where I learned a lesson that. See, that cat, he feared me. He was scared of me.
He couldn't have.
He was scared of me. So when that motherfucker came up here peeking, he didn't expect to find me in here.
He found you sleep.
He's probably looking for his baby mama. And peeked through that goddamn door and seen a nigga knocked out sleep. Oh man, he had to bite the He had to bite. Hey, let's just be thankful that the nigga didn't have the heart to grab no motherfucking tool or something like that and just bash me in my throat or something.
Facts.
I'm cool with the way it happened 1,000 times over.
Yeah, but no, not to let Victor Mo man the dog.
So when I woke up to this nigga unloading, I'm thinking I'm dreaming, nigga.
He must be hearing you softly.
Like, damn, this is a fucked up
I had a swollen
dream.
jaw. I had a swollen jaw.
Nigga hit you with some hard ass knuckles. Ain't no way you think you dreaming.
But see, it's only, when you hit a man like that on the bed, you got to remember that the bed pushing in too.
Yeah.
So it was only gonna do so much damage. You know, I ain't got no. I didn't
Hold on,
back then. I
King.
didn't have no soft bed.
You mean Vic didn't do shit? He was downstairs the whole time.
He didn't know that the house had been penetrated on.
Man.
Not until the scuffle where one of the walls went in, where I was tossing a nigga up off me.
Hey, whenever you wanna whoop Vic ass, just let me know about it.
Because his knees, hey, listen.
Hey.
His knees was embedded in my shoulders.
Dang, nigga was straddling your ass.
So he had me at chestnut status, nigga.
Yeah, nah.
At chin nut status, nigga, just hammering, nigga. I woke up to one of the hammers.
Yeah.
You understand? And I adjusted my head so that when this hammer came down, it won't hurt as much as the last one did. They woke me up.
Yeah.
So when I finally realized that I can't just sit straight up, this when I realized, oh, this is real life.
Not a dream.
This ain't no motherfucking dream. So, nigga, I go to turn and I can't turn. So I realize I can't turn that way. So I fake it out like I'm, you know,
Sweet.
Football status, man. You know what I'm saying? Contact. So I act like I'm trying to get up that same way I just tried to and fuck around and reversed it the other way. Tipped him up off the bed into the wall. So before I can get hold to him, he hurry up and put me in the under headlock. And this is when I was able to look up and see that nobody was in the door. And when I'm trying to catch my, you know, get my bearings right, I look over again and this is where I see Vic.
And all that shit happened within a split second.
Yeah, I'd say probably like in about a good inside the house, probably no more than about 2-3 minutes tops.
Damn. Hey, that's why we need to whoop his ass.
In 2-3 minutes.
2-3 minutes tops.
All right, so what happened
He
though?
was on top of you for 2-3 minutes.
He being assaulted.
Did he run past Vic?
Damn, that's a long time. I thought it might have been 20 seconds or 10 seconds.
That's a nice little long time, dog.
Did he leave the same way he came?
Oh, no. Hell no. He creeped over here, but he ran off.
No, I'm saying, did he go back through that door?
Oh, no. He was outside the door before I even can get my goddamn shoes on.
So he ran past Vic again?
I had to holler at him barefoot.
He ran past Vic again?
Vic is the one that ushered him out the house.
Man,
Remember Vic get this nigga off me.
I dig.
Oh, okay, so Vic got it. Yeah, Vic got him up off him.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's your story. I believe.
Yeah.
This nigga don't want to get that nigga no cool points, dog.
Hey, but this hear me out though, Break. Hear me out for I don't know disrespect, King, but King, don't you weigh more than Vic?
Way.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just saying. I just want y'all.
5 Vicks.
Right, but apparently that nigga that was straddling your ass had some weight to him that you couldn't get him up off you.
Well, I did get him up off me.
Nah, but you struggled.
He's still trying to get his bearings.
I had to
try to figure out what the fuck was going on.
That was Victor Moan straddling. He would have tossed his ass.
I struggled waking up.
Yeah. He was in a dead sleep.
About, Classic?
You had a nigga that you couldn't get up off you, and Victor Moan ushered him out the house with ease.
Listen,
Get the hell out of here.
Coming out the Dream World Classic, coming out the Dream World, I had
Vic
to
might be
realize
stronger than what he looked like, dog.
I had to
you know what I'm
realize
saying?
that I wasn't in the Dream World no more first.
I dig that.
Vic might be stronger than what he looked, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, they come smaller than Vic, way stronger.
But Vic strong enough to get the strong nigga out the
That
house.
small shit. I'm not saying he is, but that small shit don't mean nothing.
I dig it, but Vic Damone ain't strong.
Slappy, you a weak nigga? You a weak small nigga?
We ain't talking about Slap. We talking about Vic Damone.
That slim shit don't mean
Hell
nothing,
no.
man.
Hey, Vic Damone ain't man.
No, I
ever
ran
see
into
him?
a listen,
ahead,
classic in prison, man. I ran into a weightlift champion, dog. This nigga was a little bit bigger than just a little bit bigger than Vic.
Boom.
A weightlift champion, nigga.
Boom.
That small shit don't mean nothing, man.
Nothing.
He was a weightlift champion.
Champion.
Damn. what Vic fit in at?
That small shit don't mean nothing, man.
So you telling me Vic can lift just as much as that weightlift champion?
Huh?
Can he lift just as much as that dude you said was about Vic's size?
Hey, when it came to me and this nigga locked up on the side of my bed,
yeah,
he was able to snatch that nigga off from under me.
I did. And that's all he did. Then he had him by the collar, taking him to the door.
That was more than enough.
Man, yeah, right. That nigga, hey, what I'm saying ain't none of my business. I know we was talking about something else.
I feel you, classic. It would have been different for me.
King, I'm just saying.
But you can't hold no man to no same regard as you.
I did. That's what I'm saying. I can't have that nigga as my security at all.
I would. It would have been totally different. See, you making your argument with the wrong guy.
No, I ain't making no argument. I'm trying to move on. I just had to play with you a little bit because it reminded me of Victor Damone.
Shit, man. Listen, man. I'm King Curl, dog. I done been in situations like that, and you know, something totally different than played out, man. It was just my time to go through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're a good brother, King. You're a good guy, brother.
I wouldn't say good, man. I'm just fair.
I beat the shit out of Victor ass. If you got my guy, brother, you let niggas run in with my ass for a minute.
Dog, who do you listen? Who do you think was Vic's protector out here?
Oh,
why do you think Vic didn't have to worry about fighting nobody? Vic know his role. When he was with me, he knew his role. He knew my role. I didn't need when it came to men getting down. I didn't need no help with nobody.
Would Vic agree with you saying he know his role or he knew his role?
He absolutely do, even right now.
Yeah.
I'm still who I am. Ain't nothing changed. I'm just hey, classy. The only thing different now is I'm living my best life.
And not dig it, Curl. And not
that's the only thing different now. Ain't nothing different, dog. I don't throw no shit out here. I don't throw no shit to nobody, no shade, and none of that. You know, if I do throw some shade to you, I'm trying to get your attention, have a conversation or whatnot as far as verbally. But I don't do wrong to nobody, nigga. Nobody.
Yeah.
He talking to you in the chat room, classic.
Oh, what up, though, Vic?
Man, I can't even see this. Let me go to
it's nothing, man. You know.
I dig it.
And I'm not saying that to like sound like I'm like some type of big shit or something, but I went through my bumps and bruises, man. I took my shit like a man. I earned the right to walk through the King homes and nobody fuck with me.
Hey, I dig it, King. And I salute to you. And check this out, man. I pray many more years on your life and great health. And God bless you with it.
Hey, same to you too, classic, man. Same to you too.
Yeah, but hey, gums and butter. Hell yeah. You are fortunate. I would say that you are fortunate. That Curl still got you around him. It's not a pleasure for Curl to be around you. It's a pleasure for you to be around him. Because a nigga like you, if I call you my God brother, and I allow you to rest your neck in my house, nigga, and you ain't seen this motherfucker ever before since you been here, and you allow him to walk through my doors, and you sit your, hey, Victor Mom, man, hey, you got it, player. You got it. You got it. You gonna do what you gonna do. You gonna laugh it off, showing that them the natural gold. Yeah, you gonna laugh it off.
You stupid.
I'm just saying, King. Some people you tolerate because you have a hard form and you put yourself in that. Well, you make them an obligation of yours. I understand where you coming from, but this dude is ungrateful. I would like to say, hell yeah, you very ungrateful. Show some gratitude.
Now, why you say he don't? Why would you say that? You know me. You don't.
Yo,
I don't bring all my information and stuff to YouTube like that. And when like this, if I had a problem with it, I ain't got no problem with taking it to his show.
Nah. I never said you had a problem with him.
No, but I have had problems with him.
No, I understand. Dang, which one is it, Kurt?
I've had problems with him, and I took it to his show because he didn't respond to me in real life. So I went to CyberVic and got his attention.
I did that, but
I ain't got no problem with doing that ever.
Understand? Can't calm down. I know.
I ain't.
You fighting for the gold too, banning way harder than a nigga fight for you.
No, you ain't. You misunderstanding where I'm coming from.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to explain something to you. This motherfucker's ungrateful. Hell yeah. Victor Mom try to take whatever he could get and give very less of what he got. Hey, I stand on it, Victor Mom. Holler at your papers.
Here I go, Classic. Now allow me to respond because I'm not a typer.
Yes, sir.
The man above me.
Turn your speaker up, man.
You said turn the speaker up? Okay, hold up. Let me turn that shit up right quick. Okay.
There you go.
Now, the man that's on the host of this show, Classic Lights, the guy you talking to right now?
Man, get to the point, nigga. Okay.
No, pay attention because you say what you had to say. Now it's my turn. Now, that man above me, right? When I touched down in Detroit, this was back in 2000, right? I went on Finkel looking for some weed, right? And as soon as I got to the corner, I think of Finkel and Shell Fonte, a black truck pulls up and two 15-year-old kids jump out with pistols and rob me right there on the spot. This is like my first week in Detroit. I had a leather Fat Farm jacket that was like from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Two 15-year-old kids jumped out with 38s. And I'm just blown away because I'm being robbed by children. I'm used to being robbed by a grown man, not by no kids. So this is how I met this brother when I first touched down, right? Because when I came to Detroit, the first thing I was looking for was a gun. And that's what I asked. I asked him. I said, yo, what can I get a gun at? Right? Because I'm not going to get robbed out here moving on this block. They're not going to play me like that. Right? So he telling me, about spots and prices. And when he told me what the price was of a gun in Detroit, I looked at him and I said, yo, I can't pay that price because I'm used to paying like $100 for a 380 or some shit like that in Georgia. And when I was telling him about gun prices in Georgia, he looked at me and said, yo, them prices don't sound right. So I had a court case coming up, right? And I asked this man right here to help me drive to Georgia so I could go to that court case where I had to deal with that dope shit. And me and this man got all the way down to Georgia. I told him, I said, I don't want no money from you. I said, I'm gonna pay for everything. You don't need a dime. I just need you to drive. On the day that it was time to go,
He still was like unconvinced. I said, nigga, I need you to go. Okay, I'm gonna pay for your food, nigga. You're good. And that's what we did. We got on the road. We got an ounce of, we got like maybe a half ounce of something. We got on the road. We drove all the way to Georgia. I went to court and we came back up here.
All right.
Right? Now.
Hey, we're gonna get to the point, though.
Yeah. It's not your point.
No, I'm just saying you pretty much telling me all the great things King has done for you.
No. Let me finish. Because you've been talking. Play it back and you'll see how long you've been talking. Because I've been sitting here listening to you.
No, we all been talking. You just came here and you started doing some bullshit.
Again, look, I get locked up in 2004.
Yeah.
Okay. When I get locked up in 2004, right?
For what?
For running from probation, because this was the man that went with me when I went to court. Now, if you pay attention and shut the fuck up and stop talking about get to the point, you would understand something. Everybody got to talk to you like no little kid because I'm a grown ass man. You understand?
Not at all.
Okay. Well, if you don't understand, just put yourself on mute. You'll be able to catch something. See, we have serious. No. Look, this ain't my channel. This is my brother's channel. We don't do that dumb shit over here.
I don't know what you do over here, but I know what I do over here.
So pay attention. Now, like I said, when I got locked up in 04, right, and I did a year in jail, I came out.
They ain't trying to hear your history of bullshit. You keep telling me how King, hey, King, hey, Slick Damone. Nigga, don't try to be a man now.
You don't want
to try to be a man now.
You ain't being no man speculating.
Don't try to be a man now, nigga. How many times have you been? Hey, Vic, have you been there? Let me ask you one question. I'll let you have the flow.
No, you can't ask you shit because you don't know nothing.
Hey, Carol,
you can't ask me shit because you don't know nothing.
Help you more than you helped him, or is it equivalent?
It's probably about equal.
You're a damn lie, Carol.
You're
a damn lie, Carol.
You see how dumb he is?
How many times have you stayed in this? Hey, whoa, hey, Vic Damone, don't pull that dumb card. Don't pull that dumb card.
Yeah, because you were talking like you were educated before I came up here. But then when I came up here to address you, you steady cutting me off.
You ain't addressing me. You giving me your history with Curl, telling me how marvelous you've been to your life. I'm not trying to hear that. I know that.
On my history. You speaking on my history.
What? You ain't did shit for him, but let a nigga run up the stairs and attack
my brother. Why wouldn't
you let a nigga whoop your brother ass and you ain't do nothing?
No. See, actually, my brother.
No. Your brother told the story, nigga.
400 pounds. My brother's 400 pounds. He's
getting his ass whooped at the time. Why he was asleep?
He was getting his ass whooped. No,
he was asleep. He told us that. He told us that. What you gonna say, lying?
No, he didn't get his ass whooped. Trust me, I'm up here. He didn't get his ass whooped.
He told us he got his ass whooped.
Now, like I said, you want to know, nigga? Shut the fuck up.
He told us what happened.
So shut the fuck up. You want to know what happened?
What happened, Rick?
Now, I had just moved back in since you want to jump. I had just moved back in with my brother, right? Nigga, I brought my 15s. I had my speakers in his shit. I had all my shit in his house.
Hey, what the hell that got to do with your brother?
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Now, we got the music blaring, nigga. We partying, smoking weed, nigga. We banging downstairs. My brother upstairs. And one of my brother's youngest son, I believe he was like 2 years old, maybe 3. Okay. He saw someone that he knew and he opened the door.
You gonna blame it on the kid?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You let a 2-year-old open the door, nigga.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, he making it sound bad for you, King. He said your 2-year-old baby was downstairs just running around, and he was not being super. He had no authority over him, and Vic Damone wasn't doing shit. Hey, Vic Damone. Hey, I see how you get down. You let your daughter stay with the neighbor to go get a bag.
We see you can't set the fuck
out of here, man.
Hey, you know what's so stupid about you? King Curl ain't cut me off not once. Shut the fuck up.
Nigga, you just said you let a 2-year-old open the door. You gonna blame it on the kid, nigga.
I know, that's what I said.
This is why you gotta cut these niggas off, player. They gonna blame it on the baby. Hey, he the same nigga shooting the bed and blame it on the baby.
We're not changing topics. Shut the fuck up. Now,
Hey, hold
when he
up,
opened
Vic.
the door,
Hold up, Vic, before you
oh, go
get
ahead.
finished.
Go ahead, sir.
All I want to make known on my end before I let y'all get finished is Vic told y'all what happened before he knowed me, right? Vic, have you ever went through any of that shit ever since you know me? After you met
What
me?
kind of shit? You got to define shit.
Getting something stole from you, getting a gun pulled out on you, somebody trying to fight you. Did you ever go through that after you started associating with me?
No. If I had to put it on the table, your neighbor's dog attacked my Rottweiler walking to your house. That's all I got.
What?
You remember when Stone Cold Steve Austin was a puppy and you was on Belvedere, and I was walking him to your house, and I forgot what you remember. You was over there with your sister, and I walked that puppy. They said that pit bull. It was a pit. It was the dude. He had a female pit that he always had in the front yard.
I know you talking about.
Yeah, look, that was it, dog. Like that's the only thing that ever happened. If I, what else? That was it. And
We playing defensive mode, Curl.
No,
that was it.
No, he's saying that's about as far as it went, as far as
violence. That was it
happening to him in that type of way.
Okay, I've walked places with my brother, and I've seen my brother scare the shit out of people. Is that what y'all would like to know?
No, I'm just saying he done more
good.
for you than you done for him. I ain't
So
heard shit that you done for him.
Let me finish saying what the fuck I was saying.
What have you done for him?
This guy,
Victor Moan, what have you done for your brother?
Right? Went upstairs and jumped on my brother while he was sleeping.
Yeah, you let him in.
I'm still on the first floor. I go upstairs to wake this nigga up to hit the weed. When I turn the corner, okay, and I'm looking, my brother is punching a nigga that's the same size as my nephew.
Damn, ain't the story I was told.
Now, when he hit this guy, it's like my eyes had to focus because like he hit this motherfucker and the dude fell on top of my brother, knocked him on the bed. He fell on top of him. So when he fell on top of him, I jump on this nigga's back and I wrap my arm around his neck. My brother is, again, he's 6'3", he's 400 pounds. Now he's angry. When he gets up, he pushes me and him through the bedroom wall. My back goes right through the wall. When I go through the wall, I put a hole in the wall. Okay? The dude had a brother with him, right? The dude brother come up there and pull the guy downstairs. Now everybody's arguing, nigga, I'm trying to focus. I just got put through a goddamn wall. Do you understand me? All right. My brother's a big nigga. Y'all have not seen my brother. Like y'all have not. This nigga literally, like when his wife come home, it's a big ass hole in the wall. She don't even realize that's my body print. You feel me?
And you so
when they get downstairs, right? This nigga don't want to fight now. You feel me? This nigga don't want to fight my brother at all. My brother, yeah, he got every right to be mad at me, and I accepted that because at the end of the day, I couldn't help him. He put me through a fucking wall.
Nah, he didn't put you in the wall before he let the nigga run up the stairs.
So again, you know, I like my brother. You know, a lot of people have fucked with him over his whole fucking life. Like me and him, we different minds, we different individuals. We think different. We do shit differently.
Yeah,
but we still brothers.
Shit. You do cowardly shit.
But we still brothers.
You do cowardly shit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, stay your ass over here. Don't come to my cowardly ass show no more. Okay.
I never do. What the hell are you talking about, Vic? Okay. When the last time I've been in your show? Real talk.
Good. Well, look, I never looked for you ever. Have I ever looked for you?
Did you even make that dumbass statement, you idiot?
Nigga, you up here talking to my brother about my life. So yeah, I got every right to be up here.
I'm saying you a brother that I wouldn't claim.
I can't talk to your brother about your life.
I can't talk to yours either. I don't know why this nigga claims
your brother about your life. Okay. Guess what? I don't have to do. Classic Lights. I don't have to look for reasons to hate on Victor Moan. Because see, my brother, he'll never hate me, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you say, dumbass.
He shouldn't.
That's my brother. My brother will never hate me,
A
nigga.
coward.
And I came over here to say it to your fucking face, so you don't have to type it in my chat later.
I'll
Okay.
go to your this nigga.
All right.
Look, he
So you
a
want to
lunatic.
get my chat later. Like, oh, this nigga ain't in the bushes. Oh, he ain't watching. Nigga, this is my fucking brother. I know where this nigga live at, dummy. I can go knock on his fucking door, stupid. All right. Y'all, hey, look, you wasn't kissing his ass when I was dropping that $200 off for him when he was getting it from the chat. Nigga, you was over there with Diva Tomboy saying, oh, that nigga scamming. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Diva Tomboy, what the fuck you
Fuck out of
talking
here,
about?
nigga.
When have I ever been over
Fuck
there?
out of
You
here,
a
nigga.
liar. Hey, King,
Hey,
your brother is a natural born liar. You make up
you know
shit.
what's so funny? Hey, Classic Lights. Remember what I said? That's my brother. So whether I tell him the truth or I tell him a lie, he gonna believe me over you,
I
nigga.
doubt it.
Remember that shit.
I doubt it.
Remember that shit.
I doubt it.
Whether I tell him the truth about you or I tell him a lie about you, he gonna take it as gold, nigga. He gonna be with me for life, nigga.
Because I'm gonna tell him, hey, when he presented to me, hey, slow them on. Hey, slow them on. Slow them on. When he present that bullshit that you gave me, to me, I'ma ask him. Tell your retarded ass, slow ass brother to show proof.
Y'all boys lit my show up, man.
Hey, King Curl. He's dangerous. No, I mean like in real life, he's dangerous.
Dude.
Like when the fire get real hot, that's not who you wanna have with you. Not at all. He gonna have that same bullshit if y'all survive. Yeah, I was hiding up under the big ass rock because I thought you had it, bro. I ain't know if the police was coming. You see me with my ass in the air with this skirt on, you like I used to do in Georgia. Hell yeah. Slow them on. That nigga made a quick ass lie up. Nigga brought up Diva Tomboy. Why would he bring her up in some bullshit? I don't affiliate with Rambo.
Yo, fuck with Diva.
Nah, she cool people, but I'm just saying I don't go and see what she got going on.
Yeah.
Nigga instantly lied for no fucking reason. He must got issues with her. And she must got his pussy wet.
Neptunes, what up, though? What up, though? Yeah, man. Y'all boys lit that fire up under the show a little bit, man. I had Slapper and Vic on the same panel. Hey, we breaking some records today, goddammit. Yeah.
He was on the same panel, but I hit the mute button. I was like, yeah, fuck this.
Hey, I got both y'all names up there, dog. That's all I need. I was able to say I'm responsible for that. You know what I'm talking about?
I've been on a panel with that nigga for like 12, probably 16 hours.
Damn. You talking about back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all boys used to get down. I can't do it. Y'all boys is dedicated. It's gonna pay off, man. It's gonna pay. I know you got some of the benefits, man, but the key to this shit is longevity. That's the key to it, man. Y'all boys, y'all still at this shit, man. I look at y'all, then come Lady Lie, and y'all niggas been doing this shit for years. Buddy Lee, what up, though, buddy, man? That longevity.
Yeah, what up, Buddy Lee?
It all, man. I always tilt my hat to y'all damn near every time I turn on. You know, y'all at it.
What's poppin', buddy?
Y'all at it. Like, get that shit, man. Show me how it's done, then. I need some lessons.
Hey, don't learn from Victor Moan.
Shout out to Classic Lights. Classic Lights was going to battle with the King of Trolls.
Nigga ain't no king of shit. That nigga king of lying. Lying his ass off. Victor Moan, man. Hey, Curl. Man, tell him fix his collar sometime. Be a big brother. Tell
fix
us,
the
hey,
collar. Man, I don't be
yeah,
paying no attention to what no man got on, man.
that's your little brother.
I don't give a damn.
How you supposed to be
Nigga
a
grown
threat dressed
man.
like that?
Man, I wish I cared, dog. I'll be honest with you.
That nigga had his wife's shirt on. It says, "Hey girl," it says, "Bobby, I love you."
That nigga said his wife's shirt.
Yeah, like something his daughter gave to her mother, and this nigga wearing a shirt and shit.
Vic a $105 soaking wet, wear 3X and 4X shirt.
Hey, Victor Moan kissing that nigga ass. He seen old boy get knocked out. You can come back. You can come back to my house. Yeah, come on. You come in. You can come in this time.
Yeah. I appreciate you though, Classic, because you talk that shit, nigga, but you stay here and talked it to him, dog. That's what's up, man.
Victor Moan is a liar. He make up stories. He did it on your show.
He made up another story, Classic.
Yeah, he brought me and Diva tomboyish in a circle together that don't exist.
Did. Hey, buddy, when we getting back on the gridiron, man? I done sent you a message online, dog. What's up, man? You running? What's up, man? You ain't let them boys chase you up off of there already, did you? Yeah, man. Shout out to you boys coming to chill with me, man. I'm get up, man. I'm itching to tell y'all niggas what I'm doing, man. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give it about 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna ask the question. But
you gonna ask me to marry you?
I'm so anxious.
Is it finally time?
I'm anxious, man. I got a big mouth, man. That's why I stay my ass offline, man. Damn.
Got something big up your sleeve, King?
Oh, okay, buddy. I ain't been really on neither, man, but you know, the little few times I do feel like playing, man, I see if you on there, send you a message just in case you get on there. That's cool, though. I see you on there. I get on there, man. That's why I ain't really been trying to get the fire no more, man. I ain't been really enjoying the game like that lately, man. I don't know why. Man. I still, you know, I ain't enjoying it like that. I'm enjoying the what you call that shit, the business side of it rather than the gameplay side of it. Like opening packs and earning players. I'm liking that more than I'm liking the player to player, and that's kind of no where I'm from, man. That's kind of called like being a coward. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I ain't comfortable with that, man. I ain't comfortable with that. But hopefully I get that eye of the tiger back, man. Like I want to prove something to somebody, because when I had it like that, when I was that person, I played all the time. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just like, man, who gives a damn? But yeah, I'm about to get ready and get up off of here, man. Thank y'all for making my show hype, man, and keeping
appreciate you having me, King.
2 hours, man. Classic Light, Slap a Dime, Christ Council, my homeboy Brizzle, and young Victor Moan, man. Thank y'all for coming through, man.
Yeah, fuck them all.
Y'all boys keep it safe, man. And until next time, I'll be creeping around, man. I'm gonna pull up when I can, man. If I can't talk though, I'm gonna just type in the chat, man. If I can talk, I'm coming through, man.
Chill.
But peace, y'all.
All right, King.
All right, everybody. I was ranting at the beginning of this broadcast. If you care to hear it, go back and check it out. You know, till next time, be there, be square. I will be checking in a lot more normal, at a lot more normal set times, y'all, because I don't do it enough. I got to do it more. I don't want to be a sensation, but I do want to make it known that I am indeed living my best life and want to spread awareness to any and everybody, and a good conversation if possible. But till next time, y'all, thank y'all. Peace.